Hello humans, I'm the TheAlienDoctor, but you can call me Alien, and well... Wait, really? Have we got another ad? Wait a minute. I thought I just ran ads, and now it's saying we have another ad. Can anybody in Twitch chat confirm if we have an ad or not? Oh dear. We got an Iron Golem, says Ocean Vim. Yes, we do. Is there ads? Question mark. I am the confused. And I feel like the music's too loud. I don't have ads, says Ocean Vim. I never have this, so I don't know. Okay. This is very confusing. All right. Well, in that case, I guess we'll just start. no ads here. Fair dues. All right. Well, hello humans. I'm the TheAlienDoctor, but you can call me Alien. And welcome back to another live stream. Starting things off with Skyfire. Thank you so much for the Twitch sub. How you doing? Welcome on in. Been subscribed for 2 months on a 2-month streak. Whew. We also have Ocean Vim in the YouTube... Oh, sorry, Danman being the very first person in the YouTube chat. Ocean Vim in both. Blimbles, Silent Shadow, Lord Vader. I think that's everyone. And Skyfire, of course. Thank you so much for re-subscribing, Skyfire. Free iron on the floor. Much appreciated. We have Slates watching over us over here. You know, doing what Slates does. I can't get the music volume right. I've been fiddling with stuff. And evidently I just can't get it right today. I think that's good. Who's on?
Don't you honk and goose me. I am not to be honked.
Okay, note to self, no honking of the slack lizard. Mitchie says, evening all. Good evening. How are you doing today, Mitchie? Welcome on in. Alright, so as you have probably seen by the title, we are doing the pranks. Yes, the best walk-on from Star Wars. We are doing the pranks. So if you haven't seen, Shopping District is looking a little bit more blue. We've got, of course, Zloy's Copper Shop up there looking blue. The Shulker, Concrete, you know, this is Deadpool. Dinosaur, Rocket, that was already blue. I can't remember if this grass was already blue. Or glass, sorry. Dinosaur, if I haven't already said. The eyes. There's a lot of blue stuff. And of course, the blue shop with the blue dome. So basically, my point is there's a lot of blue stuff. Now, me and Merely Adequate and Smurf had another idea that's going to take things up a notch. Yeah, we're now turning all of the grass to warped. Because everybody knows that the warp stuff is blue. Some people may think it's cyan, but it is in fact blue. So yeah, we're gonna get bluificating today, and we're gonna be turning all of the grass in this area into warp nylon. Yeah, is the ground used as social film? Yes. Hey, Nicey, how's it going? Welcome on in. Mitch says, I'm good. How are you? I'm pretty good too, thank you. Thanks for asking. Glad to hear you're good. Mostly lurking while I finish my day of work, says Skyfire. No worries. Hope your work is going well. Your lurk is appreciated. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of blue in the area. Now, I believe there's some in the post office. Merely Adequate. Yeah, he said he left some here. We got netherrack, warp nylium, and bone blocks. Because the bone blocks can, of course, be used to make bone meal, which is probably the easiest way to do the conversion. Are you replanting all the overland flowers or replacing? Well, things like this that's obviously intentional will leave. And things like this, I think this is all intentional, so I think we'll leave that. But anything that's not intentional will get replanted. And I feel like we should replace some trees as well with like the warp stuff, but I don't know if we're doing that. Anyway, I want to pick an area that's not going to be too hard to do.
Truly outrageous.
JC, hey, JC, welcome on in. I don't know, I take a couple of weeks off and you boys start vandalizing everything? No. We're improving it. We're improving it. Perhaps a new song, Blue Tuesday instead of Blue Monday. Exactly. See? Limbles gets the idea. Okay, we need the warp nylium. We need netherrack, which apparently I do not have. Blues Day. It's Blues Day every day. Oh yeah, I did the eyes of the pig as well and the flowers. Well, actually, I don't know if I did the eyes, but I definitely did the flower. You know, the post office hasn't been touched. Just putting that out there, JC. Oh, also we made a ton of diamonds. Let's go. Yay. Netherrack. Aha, so this is starting to be a full alien blue invasion, yes. And funnily enough, like, oh, of course, the blue sand spot. There's just little things that I keep forgetting about. The warped wood over there. The blue stuff on the Gundam thingy. I don't think all of that used to be blue. As blue as it is anyway. Yeah, there's just little things, you know. And I keep forgetting. The walls inside are already blue. There we go then. So yeah. Just many blue stuff. So I believe the way that Adequate was doing this was placing netherrack and then bone mealing. So let's give that a go. I don't know what the best way of doing this is. That is already a lot of bone meal. So I guess just something a little bit like this. Okay, that did not do what I thought it did. You have to go like this? Oh, you do? Okay, there we go. I see how it's done. And then by the looks of things, Adequate was then... Yeah, because Adequate did all this so far, and then it looks like he was, you know, bone mealing to get the fungus and stuff. This is a very non-blue blaze. No, this is blue. Some people may say it's warped, but they're wrong. It is actually blue. It's a well-known fact that warped wood is not... Oh, sorry, did I say warped? Some people may think that this is cyan, but it is not cyan. It is, in fact, blue. You know. Geol may try and tell you that it is cyan, but she is wrong. Don't listen to her. Maybe I should leave a little bit of space so I can pick up the dirt. I don't know if Adequate was keeping the dirt or not. We're gonna get right into these little cracks. Literally everywhere is going to be crimson. Not crimson, the other one, the blue one, warped. Jeez, I always get crimson and warped the wrong way around, which I feel like is kind of stupid because, you know, crimson is obviously an actual color. Warped is just, you know, a name. But anyway. Oh, yes, look at that. Now, we do have to make it red to make it blue first. It's a minor issue, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, crimson is a shade of red, you dafty. I know. Shush. Shush. Details, details, details. So yeah, we'll leave that because there's obviously like intentional trees there. Bench. Yes. My right, your left. Nosy one, aren't you? The Thinkster, hello. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? The Thinkster. Thinkster. Words are hard, okay. And I'm guessing, yep, that was a JF Bird Blue. How are you doing today, Bird? Welcome on in. So was he? Yeah, he was just doing it like that. So Adequate also came up with the idea of putting... Oh, no, no, no. We don't need to start with the Christmas blurps. No. No. It is not Christmas yet. It is November.
Truly outrageous.
It's still November, says Skyfire. Exactly. Exactly. Jen says, hey, J-Scam, making a red shop you want in. Wow. I thought we were friends. We know you love the Xmas blurps. Nope. Banned. Fired. Not allowed. No Christmas blurps. It's November still. Although I did have to buy a Christmas card for my parents. They were playing Christmas music inside the shop. But that is beyond the point. I was just being prepared. What happens if I just bone meal the netherite? Okay, nothing. I gotta do it when it's next to one. That makes sense. No one said anything about not being friends, mate. This is true. Did I break a torch? I think I did. Good. Waiting for the pending snowstorm. Oof, hope that is all okay. Yeah, apparently it's actually expected to snow a little bit here tomorrow. Not a lot, but a little bit. Which is not ideal because I'm going to be filming a university project tomorrow. And could kind of do with it not being, you know, all snowy. Because a lot of the project, like a solid 50% of the project will be filmed outside. And, you know, it's kind of hard. To be fair, as long as it's not actively snowing or raining as we're filming, then we're okay. Like, we can film in the snow. We just can't film whilst it's snowing, if you get what I mean. That would cause issues. And same when it's raining. Well, actually, as long as it's not crazy heavy rain, it would probably be fine. We can get a water cover for the camera. But, yeah, anyway. It's not the point. I don't want it to rain tomorrow. We got 1.5 foot of snow last week and it melted, and it all melted the next day. Sad. Yeah, I don't know how much snow we got last week. It did not melt the next day, but it melted reasonably quickly-ish, I guess. Can't you buy a brolly for the camera? Well, I do. I always have an umbrella in my bag anyway. But you can actually get like water covers for the camera that we can loan out for free from like the university, you know, camera booking system. But I did not order. I did not order one. I only ordered a camera, not a water cam. A water. Jeez, words are hard. I only ordered the camera, not the waterproof cover for the camera, which may have been a bad idea for me. But I hadn't checked the weather forecast until afterwards. Thanks, words are really not my strong suit today, apparently. Thank you so much for lurking, Nicey. Okay, Mary Poppins. Yes. You know, on second thoughts, I like the umbrella idea. There we go. I almost messed up all that water then. It was not part of the plan. Oh, I just realized what I forgot to do. I did the thingy, didn't I? Hang on. I showed this last stream. And I was going to use it in this stream as well. Just give me a moment for it to load. We'll get there. Come on, Steam. I hate it when things are through Steam that don't need to be through Steam. Like, did you know you can get OBS on Steam? Why would you ever need OBS on Steam? I mean, I'm sure there's a perfectly good reason. That's not the point. Means you've got to launch Steam every time you want to use OBS. Okay, I don't know what's going to load onto. Are you time-lapsing this? No. But that is intentional. Okay. Oh, is it just going to work by itself? No. Why is it not going to work by itself? That's so weird. Why you no work, bro? Yeah, thank you for the reminder though, because I definitely probably would have forgotten if I was meant to be streaming it, let's be honest. Or time-lapsing it. Why isn't it working? Oh, I know why it's not working. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Ah. Gen up to something? Means I can mess with you when you've gone to bed? No. No. We're gonna have to get somebody to just be like constantly watching. Wow. I see how it is. I see how it is. Absolutely. He still hasn't found his pickle. This is true. I haven't found it. Why isn't it letting me... Oh. Transform, edit. Apologies. I guess this is just a just chatting stream temporarily. Give me a second. Oh, okay. That's annoying. 138. 389. I'll watch. I won't do anything, but I'll watch. Hashtag Team Blue. Let's go, bird. I mean, to be fair, it was not the craziest of guesses that you'd be Team Blue, just judging by your name. But, you know. Okay, this should work as soon as I find the right thing. Nope, that's just Minecraft again. Boom! There we go. The VTuber is back. Let's go. Give me a second. I gotta calibrate it. I really need to do this before stream. Okay, let me sit properly in my chair. Calibrate. There we go. Close that. Is it doing the face? Yes, it is. This is good news. Okay. Hang on a minute. Now. Hey, there was somebody there. Sunflower. Welcome on in. Well, I guess it is in your name, but I can't really fault you on that. Exactly. Could have sword. I just said that. Lol. Welcome in, Sunflower. How you doing? Hashtag team lurking and only catching every other word. That's fine. I have 2 cars and both blue lol, like nice bright blues, not dark boring blues. Yes, you know, it's got to be the bright blues. At some point, I'll probably update my skin and the blue will be a little bit brighter. I think it's a weird shade of blue right now. And I don't like it. Transform. But that's a future thing. Okay, because I can't help but notice I'm now off the screen. Ah, but I need that to... Okay, that's fine, I guess. Let me just move myself along. 1 second. There we go. Okay, I'm going to stop fiddling with my VTuber now. Let me sit up straight. I feel like I need a fez. Yes, fezzes are cool, JC, and I appreciate the reference. Hey, Phipps, finally a webcam. Hey, Phipps, how you doing? Yes, I finally have a webcam. It is truly groundbreaking. Even if I'm always, like, conscious that it's not working. I think it is working now. Yep, Look at that. That is a totally authentic webcam right there. Exactly what I look like in real life. So why would I look any different? I never blink as well. I'm not sure if you've noticed that. There is absolutely no blinking from me.
Subscribe to TheAlienDoctor.
Scratch Black YT, thank you so much for following on Twitch. How you doing? Welcome on in. Fezzes are cool. Clearly, I need to buy a Fez. Put that on my totally real webcam. How do you keep your eye moist? You see, it's all about the sleep. Yeah. You know, as long as I get enough sleep in, the eye stays moist throughout the day. Moisturize. Yes, that is another Doctor Who reference. Moisturize me. Leechim says, I knew that's what you looked like, although a little shorter. And what you see, it's just the, you know, the framing for the webcam. In all seriousness, I don't actually know how big. I don't know if this is the right size or if I need to make it bigger, but I can make it bigger. I don't know why we just had some red roots that grow then. That's a bit weird. Beautiful. Beautiful. Or should I say beautiful? Moisturize. Moisturize. Ah. Yeah, but I only have one eye. Jinx nicey too. I know, everybody's stealing JC's messages. What is this? Wow. Oh yeah, and when I crouch, I just have a bad posture. So that's the thing. It's a little known fact about me, you know, that holding shift just seems to, you know, break my back. Concentration face. When Adequate does it, because he uses the same rig, when Adequate does it, it looks like he's squinting. It's quite funny. Okay, so I guess I've got to do down here as well. Feels like the smart thing to do. There we go. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. Bish bash bosh. And it's a little bit more blue. Although I have just accidentally broken some hidden lighting. It was not part of the plan. Okay, you saw nothing. No hit. Oh, really? I've got to break it again now. Oh, actually, can I bone meal underwater? Oh, I can. Let's go. That's one way to put it. AFIPS redeemed. Hydrate. Alien, I have the best quote. Can I post links? Maybe. Let's find out. I am hydrating. I look really weird when I hydrate. It has like no neck tracking. So when I move my neck back, it just looks like that. That's interesting. Jeez, I was like moving my neck back to drink my water. All right, let me mark that as complete. And of course, I accidentally minimized the game because I am absolutely a professional. Moisturize me. Yes, please. Can somebody make that a blurb? I can already guess which one it is. Yes, that is definitely very blurbable. In fact, I probably should have clipped that for YouTube Shorts, but I think we're past the 3 minutes that I can clip from the recording. Might have to post that one from the Twitch clip. Perfect. I need that for a soundboard. Yes. I need to add some from my soundboard. We need a central place for all the TB sound bites that we have. Because there's loads that I feel like I want to add to my soundboard, but I don't have. It came out so creepy. Moisturize me. It's a Doctor Who reference. I was trying to do the impression of the voice, but I can't. For some reason, when I do impressions, I feel like I just end up making my voice sound weird. Because I just do the same thing, if that makes sense. Like, I just go... like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, moisturize me. Well, that was probably a little bit more exaggerated then, but... maybe it wasn't that, actually. Maybe it wasn't that. I think that was something else. Jeez. Anyway. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting that I gotta have one next to it to bone meal it. I don't know what this random bit of stone is doing, but I guess we'll keep it like that. Cannot remove the random bit of stone. How far out? I guess probably just like behind here. We're not going all the way over to the chapel. So probably like here would be the limit. Maybe just a little bit round it. You mean like the channel that's already in the TB Discord? Well, that's for clips. I need one specifically for sound bites. We need a folder on the Google Drive that's specifically for sound bites, I think. You know, it's good when the message is all caps. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I guess we will go back here because the sheep's here. I have a few TB members on my soundboard. I can't remember what these bottom ones are. That's Moss. That was before TB.
Sweet Mary Mother Poopy Pants.
That's obviously Geol. Although I feel like it was a little bit quiet. Anyway, we have this one. That's technically not TB. That was from Bedrock Legends. And
there is no amount of Da Vinci Resolve that will make you not suck, boys.
And Zloy. Of course, from day one. But there's some more I need to add. Jen actually sent me another one of Zloy. Although I'm not sure what situation. I'd use the one that she sent of Zloy. But anyway. Poopy Pants says Skyfire. Yes. Of course, Skyfire is the one that made Geol say those strange words in that order. Thanks to a blurb that no one else could hear. Which I find very funny. SwiftX on YouTube. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Too much effort. We need ready-made audio, or it's too much. Yeah. Well, every so often I'll go and download a few, but I don't think I have permission to make channels in TB. Yeah, you probably won't. Hey BR, how's it going? Welcome on in. I was just thinking, like, even, you know, not necessarily for new ones, but just want like a folder in our Google Drive, because we have a shared Google Drive. Like, just a folder in there, because everybody's already got a lot of sound bites, a lot of them from before I was here as well. Like, it would just be nice if there was a central place for them, you know? And also, that would, like, you know, sometimes people might not want certain sound bites being used by people, you know, for whatever reason, which is perfectly acceptable. Then that's almost like a way of, like, consent, if you're like, it's on the Google Drive, so it's fine. Like, I am allowing you to use this. Whatever shenanigans. Just a thought. I would imagine General Select have the most clips used for blurps and bites. Oh yeah, definitely. I think Jade has a lot as well. Every so often, a few will get suggested, and I'll add them. Basically, any like TB member blurps, I'll add as a redemption. That's kind of my system. Any blurps that are of a TB member, you can do, you know, for free with your channel points. Oh, I forgot to get bones. And then, you know, anything that's not that, I'll just add for bits. With the exception of like some of the jump scare ones, which are for Twitch points. Oh my, I keep bone mealing bits that I can't bone meal. Can you bone meal diagonally? Oh, you can. I don't really know what I'm doing right now, I will be honest. This is probably not a very efficient system. But you know, that's fine. Yeah, so I'm hoping to get the episode out tomorrow. Will be honest, probably not gonna happen. So yeah, I don't know when I'll get the episode out. Mainly because of this whole thing is gonna be in an episode. And I was gonna work on it today, but I didn't have time because I had to do other stuff. So yeah, probably no video out tomorrow, but maybe like I'll try and get it out on Thursday. It honestly just depends how long this takes. No. You saw nothing. I was dangerously close to the blue rocket. And I really just did not run away then at all, did I? You should get a mouse and keyboard cam. It's just Minecraft blue hands. Yes, I like the idea. At least you have dirt. Exactly, see? I knew it was a good idea to save all this dirt. Let's go. Still can't decide if it's the right size. Like, does it need to be a little bit bigger? A little bit smaller? Is it just fine how it is? I don't know. They don't call me alien. I don't know what I'm doing, dog, for nothing. That is pretty accurate. You know, well, to quote Merely Adequate, alien knows stuff sometimes. So I have that going for me. It's a good size ammo. Question, where are you putting all the blocks you are replacing, like the red rocket blocks? I have them in a shulker box at the moment, but obviously, if, or realistically, when people want their stuff replacing, I'm more than happy to replace them back to how they were. And I made sure I have a world download saved so I can easily see what things were before. Because yeah, to break the fourth wall for a second, this was agreed in the Truly Bedrock meeting and via vote. Like, none of this stuff should come as a surprise for people because we agreed that, like, it was okay for us to do. Because obviously this is a pretty large prank, so it was like we gotta ask for permission first, and everybody's fine with it, and there's a couple of stuff that we know we can't touch, and that's fine. It's a good size to Skyfire. This is good. This is good news. Feel like you can see how much I'm just always looking over at chat like that. We have what's called prank preference, but anything in public areas needs to be discussed at meetings. Yes. This prank, I feel like that's something which, if you own a server, or you're a server admin, or you play on a server, Basically, if you're involved on an SMP in some way, I do think that prank preferences are one of those things that the more servers should have. It's basically just an easy way to say, like, I don't mind people doing this type of prank on me. And, you know, whether you want a warning or not, and I don't know, there's a whole, well, there's a whole different ways of doing it. I can't remember exactly what we have. Tree is still floating. I know, I gotta get another singular block of spruce, which I probably don't have. I think we have, like, I'm fine with anything but warn me. Hey, there we go. That's a good walk on. I almost got murdered when someone ignores my prank preferences as nothing destructive or deadly. Oof. Yeah, I mean, obviously it only works when people, you know, actually listen to them. Hey, Zeroed, how's it going? So, like, we have, kind of like pranks are fine, but warn me beforehand. We have one that's, warn me whilst you're doing it, so I know not to log on and break the prank. Warn me beforehand and discuss it with me, so like I know what's going on. Warn me after you've done it, so I can record, like all that sort of thing. And then things like help me clean up, and which I feel like is probably a given most of the time. Oh, that's dark oak. And of course, no pranks at all, which I don't think anybody has. Hello, Zeroed. I'll bring you out a lurk. Oh, I didn't realize he was lurking. Wow. I don't know why I'm wowing. I lurk all the time. Yeah, also Smurf gave me a load of copper. This is excellent news. Actually, I guess you guys saw that in the stream weekend, didn't you? Right, do I have any spruce anywhere? Don't tell me I've got to buy like a singular spruce log from Zloy. I think I have to buy a singular spruce log from Zloy, guys. Well, I can't. I'll have to buy a stack. On my current server, my prank preference is gift giving and building things only. Nicey says bye. Bye, Nicey. You're like, I'm fine with pranks, but only the good stuff. Only when they benefit me. Okay, it's actually been like forever since I've gone into Zloy's woodshop. Beans! That is Zeroed's thingy again. Is it tome 1 or tome 2? Beans! Doo-doo. And Vow as well. Hey, Vow. How's it going? Welcome on in. There we go. We want spruce. Awful spruce? Oh. Dry spruce. Actually, I didn't think about the fact that Zloy hasn't been on to restock for a while. There's a chance we're not getting any wood. Wait, that alert was me somehow? The beans one was you, because that's like the generic walk-on for all the farlands. Well, I guess it's technically not a walk-on. We only have dark oak, which is... Oh, no, there's spruce here. Let's go. Oh, there's loads of spruce. Why am I panicking? By, like, a lot. Wait, hang on. What was the price? 2 stacks per diamond. Okay. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Nope, hang on, I've done this wrong. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then 1 here. Okay, so we'll just put a stack back. There we go, that works. Let me put the tome away, because my inventory's getting full. How are you doing today, Zeroed and Val? what's going on in the world of Zeroed and the world of Vow. Yeah, sure. I feel like there used to be a painting here, actually. Just working still, even if Discord says I'm playing Apex Promise. Well, I'm not sure what to believe, because for context, the other day I got very excited, because I thought Mr. Zeroed over there was playing Apex Legends, and I was like, oh my gosh, play with me, please. And it turned out that actually he just somehow left it open and wasn't playing Apex at all. So then I became sad alien, because I thought I had a friend to play with. You know, ignore the fact that I have been playing with my my IRL friends on Apex Legends, and that's literally what I was doing before I left to eat and then streamed. So anyway, for several days, I know, right? I was like, wow, he must really love this game. You know, been playing it for several days, and you know, playing it so much he's not even responding to my message. Dog Spruce, yes. Yeah, the names are great in that shop. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. No, please don't hurt me. I don't want to hurt you, but I will. Here, have some raw mutton. Wherever you are. Here, will you... Oh. Oh, no, you actually are hurting me. Okay, that's... You may want to look away. I'm just... Oh, actually, can I put you in the hole? There's 2 chickens down there. I don't know if they're meant to be there. You saw nothing. Wasn't me. It was all Phipps. He did it. Played some hardcore. There's so few people left that it gets lonely. Aww. It's okay. You know, when there's a season 2, I'll be there. If I die at the beginning of season 2, then I will be so mad. I may never play Minecraft again. You guys play Apex without me? Well, technically not, because Zeroed doesn't play with me. So, I mean, yes, I guess, but also no. In that it's not you guys, it's just me. Lonely, unless I'm with my IRL friends. Maybe not look at any Enderman and you should be good. Well, that is the plan, and I'll probably try and, like, avoid going in any caves by myself. I think that would also make a lot of sense. You know, buddy up. So yeah, you know, it's fine. I got this. I was thinking about giving hardcore another go on like just a single player world. Just for some practice, but we'll see. It's probably not going to happen. That was the wrong block. Yes, buddies only, so even if you die, at least we get to watch it happen. Wow, no, so it's more so, you know, if I die. Well, no, I won't be dying. Never mind. It's more so, I feel like I did not remove that block. And that is definitely not meant to be, that is meant to be stone. Okay, well, I did not break it. Where was I going with that sentence? Tis still alive in his single player world. Or single player hardcore. I know, I've seen. 100% Legends death rate. Okay. That was uncalled for. That was not necessary. First my 50%. Well, first my 100% MCBC win rate goes down to 50%. And then it's, you know, 100% death rate in Bedrock Legends. I mean, whatever next. I'm really falling off. What can I say? My career really peaked, you know, over the summer. Must be getting old past your prime. I know, right? Prime, like Amazon Prime. Did you know if you have Amazon Prime, then you can have Twitch Prime and use your free Twitch Prime sub on me? Because if you don't, or really any streamer. Because if you didn't, well, I've just told you. You're welcome. It's free money. A little girl says hello and good morning. Hello and good morning. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. We are pranking by turning basically all of Shopping District blue, or a lot of it. And it is now time to turn the grass blue via the power of warped wood. Yes. You're great at segues. Thank you. Thank you. Definitely use that Prime sub every month, otherwise Bezos wins. Exactly. You aren't meant to tell them that, but they can use Prime sub on anyone but you, alien. Wow. Also, hey, Minnie. Hey, Pika, how's it going? Whisper screams alien. Or yeah, that works, actually. Never mind. Hey, Pika, how you doing? I just noticed the VTube model. Yes, I have a VTube model now. Why? Because I wanted to. That's pretty much it, actually. I thought I was going to say more and I didn't. Yeah, literally Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, which I feel like most people do, then you have Twitch Prime and you might as well use it on somebody. Even if it's not me, like you might as well use it on somebody because it is, you know, supporting a creator for free, no cost to you at all other than Amazon Prime, which you already have. So like, you know, use it, please. Will you be growing warped fungi there? Yes, but not to harvest, for decoration, of course. How dry is your eye? I haven't seen you blink yet. And well, you see, I actually do one long blink, known as sleeping. So that's how I re-moisturize my eye. Here are a ton of zombies, by the way. To be fair, it is night, actually. Although I suspect there's some underground. My wife has it on Twitch, but will not let me use it. It does 2-code verification. Wife never gets the code. That's really weird. I've had issues like that before, though, with like not getting 2FA codes. That's why Bedrock... I don't know if I should say that, actually. I'll tell you after that issue's sorted. There's some sneaky people. Alright, is that... I guess I should sleep. With the placement of the VTube model and the empty hand, I conclude that Alien is kind of MC Slug shaped. Like a friendly blue Jabba the Hutt. Yes. Obviously. I mean... Yeah, I kind of see it, actually. Oh, dear. It doesn't work as well when my hand's dark. Yeah, I kind of... I missed. Glowworm. Blue Jabber. Can't wait to see any fan art of that. You should try to put yourself in your offhand like a totem of undying. This is true. The only reason I wouldn't is because I got all this on this side and I like it that side. But yes, that is an idea. But yeah, the text kind of has to be on this side. Because well, I guess technically it doesn't. I just prefer it on this side because it always starts here, like it's anchored to the edge. Whereas if it was on this side, it wouldn't be anchored and it would look weird. Oh, you got me then. I even looked before I heard the sound because I saw a redemption pop up, but I didn't like process the redemption for some reason. So you just confused me. Hey, Ian, how are you doing? Can swap your hands in Minecraft? That's true. Not on Bedrock Edition, though. You can on Java, but not Bedrock. Although I wouldn't be surprised if there's a resource pack for it. Oop. I'm pretty sure that's possible. It's an Iron of the Night variety. Yeah, there's definitely zombies in a cave. Somewhere around here. Hello? Zombies? No. They're somewhere, I'm telling you. Oh. Shush. I thought I saw it in Bedrock. Don't play Java. Yeah, I know you can in Java for sure. I'm like pretty sure. Are you mine? Why'd you... I swear you just TP'd me. These zombies are annoying, and there's a spider. Oh. Oh-ho. I have found the cause of the problem. Sorry, I had to like up then. I was muting myself. You know, because some of us mute when we make sounds like that. JCB. This is why you shouldn't do hollow terraforming. Or at least put down, you know, torches. To be fair, this looks like a natural cave. Well, some of it looks like a natural cave. Most of it. You're quiet now? Oh. That was weird. There we go. Fixed. That was odd. I've never had that before. I think I muted and then unmuted quickly because I accidentally hit the button twice. And the way my mute works is it's on my Go XLR. So when you press the mute button, the slider is motorized and physically moves down the thing to the bottom. And I think because I like muted then unmuted like super quickly because I accidentally pressed it twice in one go. It kind of just moved to halfway to the slider. If that makes any sense. But yeah, I should be better now. Agree, zombies are somewhere? Yes, they are. In my head, in my head. It's like that song. But instead of in my head, it's in my mind. Motorized slider is definitely interesting. I think it's cool. And you know, does that mean sometimes I am very not productive and just spend long periods of time pressing the button on and off and fiddling with it as I watch it slide up and slide down and slide up and slide down? Yes, yes I do. You know, maybe I'd have a video coming out tomorrow if that wasn't a thing. Did I just murder a chicken trying to say bye to Plod? I think I just murdered a chicken trying to say bye to Plod. That's a bit awkward. Oh, would you like the chicken? Oh, you would. For some reason I wasn't expecting that because it was untamed. That's a clip, surely. Plod the chicken murderer confirmed. You saw it here first. It's official. Plod murders chickens. And I had nothing to do with it. It's an XP reference. Yeah, no worries. I assumed it was something like that. Gotta be more considerate of my bone meal usage and stop bone mealing when I don't need to. There's something inherently satisfying about this, though. This whole process. Okay, how much progress have we made? So we started from like over here. I don't think we did down there. I think that was already done. We've kind of moved along here and done all up here. So we've not actually done that much. It's funny seeing your VTuber crouch every time you shift click. Yeah, it's... I don't like it. I need to disable that, honestly. I just think it looks weird. So yeah, at some point I will. No, it's a good point. I'm using a VTuber and not my camera because I definitely have something stuck in my teeth right now. Let me just check if that is... Yeah, that is something for tomorrow. Okay, that should be fine. Now someone's pinging me on Discord. Is it important? It's semi-important. Wait, Jen, can I show... Pip saying sorry. No, you're good. Can I show what you just drew on stream? Okay, give me a second. Let me open it in browser. So this is what Jen sees from the VTuber. That's you know, accurate drawing of me, 100%. Sunflower telling me not to check my messages whilst I'm streaming. Wow. It's beautiful. Glow worm. Yes. That looks more like a gin in a lamp. Oh, do you mean genie? Yeah, actually, you know what? Hang on. It totally looks like the genie from Aladdin. Doesn't it? I feel like it's definitely giving me genie, the Aladdin from the... You know what I mean. It's definitely giving me those vibes. That's good. What is that? Oh, it's an action figure. That looks mildly cursed, I will be honest. We're not going to scroll over that for too long. There we go. I mean, if Genie stopped taking the roids? What? Genie from Wish? Yeah. This is the Wish version, the Temu version. Shush, I'm not being nice. Wow. Because you light up the place. Ah, never mind. I didn't read that comment first. Don't like how full my inventory's getting though. It is indeed beautiful. No, clearly profile picture material right there. Is that a single egg and a flower in your inventory? Probably. I don't need the egg, to be fair. If this makes chicken, I will... what will I do? I don't know. They didn't make a chicken, so now I don't have to think of something. Let's go. People now just messaging me on purpose. No, okay, that's funny. No, I muted Minecraft again, or minimized it. Oh, and there's an ad anyway. Well, that was good timing. All right, we'll see you after the ad break. we're back. It's raining. And I don't have a third thing to add, but just imagine I did have a third thing to add, and then you'd be like, whoa, he had a third thing to add. So thanks for sticking through that. Phipps asking, where's the ad? Forgetting that he is, in fact, a Twitch sub. Why does it keep growing red ones? We don't do red around here. We only do blue. Blue and only blue. I should probably empty out more junk from my inventory. Realistically, I don't need any of these flowers. It's getting night. Let's sleep. Before I blow up somebody's shop. Because it's going to happen eventually. And that would not be good. That would actually be the opposite of good. Which is bad. Do we get 3 wishes? No. You can have half a wish. Oh, I heard zombies then, and actually it is probably from Zloy's underground thing. Never mind. Somebody blamed the zombies on Zloy's build earlier, and I guess it is technically true because he has zombies in his build. I wish for $500,000. We don't do those types of wishes here. Your wish has been refunded. Nav, hey Nav, how's it going? Welcome on in. Hey, alien chat. Hey, Nav. Which half? The getting or receiving? Definitely the getting. My arm's just got really weird. Hang on. I think I need to stretch my arm. It's gone all tingly. What's weird is I haven't even been sat at the desk for basically any time today. Hey, Flimbles, thank you so much for subscribing on Twitch. It is much appreciated. And a Groover Guy. Oh, I should also wave to Jade. Groover Guy, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders.
Truly outrageous.
We've got all the sounds going on. We have a Gary, B8 Ron, Jade. Welcome in, everyone. I'm just stretching my arm, as for some reason it feels weird and tingly, and I think I need to stretch it.
The small things.
So that is what I'm doing.
Everyday deeds of ordinary folk that keeps the darkness at bay. Truly outrageous.
Ahoy, hoy. Have a good stream time. Thank you so much.
Never
Groover.
gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. How about chocolate?
That is always one of my favorite sound bites, I think. I'm overwhelmed, says Minnie. Hide your orange sand. It's a Groover raid, says the mic on Switch. Hey, Mike, how's it going? And Mr. Balrog, if I didn't say hi as well. Hello. I'm hiding my orange. I've not got much orange, though. It's mainly blue, as you can see.
Mike is a big fan of Minecraft. He watches a lot of Minecraft.
We don't really do orange around here. We kind of just do Minecraft. Minecraft? We do that as well. We mostly just do blue, you know. It's a thing. Welcome in. I'm guessing Groover had to raid and run. But Groover, if you're still here, and if not, just people that were watching him, what was Groover up to today? Thought he was in voice chat then.
Goodness me, I nearly died. What the flipping heck?
Jeez, yes, that is what Groover sounds like if you forgot. You know, I know it's been, a solid minute without Groover. That was great, says Swoopy. Hey Swoopy, welcome on in. What's the award for dentist of the year? A little plaque. Yes. I see what you did there. Amazing. Thanks for the sound alert, Gary. Jade gets jump scared. I forget that one exists as well. Amazing. And hey, Juliana, welcome on as well. Did Groover tell you that he is opening the end to other TV members to do map art out there? That's nice. I will probably not be doing map art for the sole reason that after I've kind of finished this blue ranking, I gotta do my base. Okay, the season has already been going for 6 months. Is frightful. No. Fire is delightful. No. Since we've no place to go. No. Let it snow. No. Let it snow. No. Let it snow. No. No letting it snow. It is not Christmas yet. And I know Christmas, oh sorry, snow is not necessarily neutral to just Christmas. That is a Christmas song. So therefore I am counting it as Christmas related, and therefore is to be banned until December. You know the rules. And so do I. That was a little Rickroll reference for you there. You're welcome. It's Christmas somewhere in the world. Is it? Is it though? But is that really blue, says Ron? Yes. Geol may tell you that it is cyan, but Geol is wrong. So yeah, don't listen to her. She clearly doesn't know what she's talking about. Never gonna let it snow, never gonna let it down, never gonna let it snow. Desert you. Exactly. See? Beaky gets it. Oh, you're still bluifying the shopping district? Yes. The shopping district is being bluified. Even more so with the power of warped wood. I know Adequate was doing some of this yesterday. I don't think he's streamed any of it yet, but I'm sure you'll see it in his video. Thought it was a Christmas. I thought it was Christmas a month and a half before Halloween. Banned. No. It is Christmas when December starts. They're like the same thing. Okay? Christmas season is in December. Halloween is in October. That is just how that works. It's them's the rules. I don't make up the rules. We have a ton of sweet berry bushes here from when people like did that to the blue shop.
Truly outrageous.
So we can probably move them. Because this is when they prank the blue shop. Geo, oh, nice to see you going the way of Cyan. You're coming to the light side. So if, you know, somebody could remove Geol's mod, that would be appreciated. Hey, Geol, how's it going? Welcome on in. There's only 12 days of Christmas. There's a song about it. Well, look, some people think that Christmas starts, like, in November, okay? So I had to settle with December. If it was up to me, it'd be a lot less. Wow. Now I really sound like the Grinch. Jeez. Not part of the plan. Okay, I'm getting rid of these. You see, I'm doing whoever's this shop is a favor. This is Blood Sand shop. A humbug. Exactly. Who hurt you as a kid? Christmas PTSD? I used to start listening to Christmas music early August. No. What is wrong with you? See, when I was younger, I used to really, you know, Christmas music was one of my favorite things to, like, listen to. But I'd force myself not to listen to it until it was actually Christmas. Because it takes away its value. You know, if you listen to it too much when it's not Christmas, then it takes away its value of being special, I think. Do I need to rescue my dog? Oh, is this yours? This one isn't tamed. There's kind of just been dogs lying around here. For me, it was working in retail that ruined Christmas music. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. I mean, I was already, you know, pretty disappointed to go into the card factory this week and hear there was Christmas music being played. Can't say I was a fan of that one, gonna be honest. And my dog was around there. Oh, well. Snow is a 4-letter curse word here. It shouldn't arrive until the evening of December 24th and disappear on Jan 1st. Yeah, I'd be fine with that as well, actually. That's fine with me. That is alien approved. That is an alien approved idea, I guess. Shopping district natural spawn for them? Yes. Bone meal. Can you tame dogs with bone meal? Because they keep looking at me. No. But why are you looking at me? Why are you interested? I hate snow. Snow is cold and wet and it gets everywhere. I see what you did there. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere. JJ, aka Anakin. The bluffing of the area will help with the dog spawn. Oh, the bluing, I'm guessing that's meant to say. This is good to know. Shop stop playing Christmas songs like 20th of November. Why? You are driving away sales of me and probably, you know, very few other people by the sounds of it. They need grass to spawn. Makes sense. Go where I left my shulker boxes then. There's something kind of terrifying about that, I will be honest. So, Eric Bannister. Hello, Eric Bannister. How are you doing today, my good sir? What am I looking for? Netherrack. Which I don't exactly have a shortage of, let's be honest. Oh, to sing Christmas songs? I'm good. No, no, no. I am shaking my head on my VTuber. Now, because it has no kind of neck and body separation, it's my entire body. But still, no. Christmas karaoke. I mean, you know, is that an offer, Vips? Is that something you want to do? Question mark. Yes, karaoke, says JCB. I've had an idea. But not yet, because it's not December yet, remember? Them's the rules. You know, it's barely even a week to go now. And then it'll be December. And then you can do all the Christmas karaoke you want. And you know, I will happily embrace it. But until then, no. Christmas and otherwise. That is fair. That is fair. Oh, I will, says Eric. I mean, yeah, you've got your stream redeem, though. Well, is it a redeem? I think it is. I can't remember. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I don't know, maybe one day there'll be some karaoke from me. It won't be good. You won't be, It probably won't want me... words. It probably won't make you want to watch me again, but that's okay. You know, you may go slightly deaf. That's fine too. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart till the very next day. That was the sound of Alien frustratedly humming. Why is that? You know, Adequate's done this area and he's left all this red. Not allowed. Hello, people's been lurking. Hello again, JCB. No, no, no. Don't defrost her yet, okay? She still has a couple of weeks in the freezer. Oh, hi, Jen. Put her back in the crypt. Exactly. She needs to go back into the freezer. Doesn't need defrosting. You know, Jen was saying about messing with me earlier. Was this Jen? Because I swear there was not this many red fungus and stuff around and roots. This is very suspicious. And maybe I'm blaming you. Is he here to save me from tears? Christmas starts in 3 days. Does it? What is actually the date today? 26th? I'm AFK in the kitchen. What is me? Putting down all this crimson roots and stuff. 3 days? No, it doesn't. That's the 29th of November. That's still not December. It starts in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, I think you'll find. Sorry, Liam, but Thanksgiving is just a couple of days away, and then Friday is the start of the Christmas season. No. You're mistaken. You could always change that sign to say bye Bluestone. I think Smurf's gonna do that, if he hasn't already. Yeah, I guess he hasn't. Monday. 4 for me. What? Today's been dubbed End of the Great Flood? Question mark. Hopefully. Yeah. Hope anybody, or sorry, everybody is okay that has been affected by the floods. It's Wednesday for Ocean. What? You time traveler? I'm littering quite a lot, aren't I? Just kind of leaving these roots around. Details. Black Friday is the start of it all. I've already got a Black Friday deal. You know, so basically, quick recap for those that are unaware of this story. Valentine's Day. That's not until like February or something.
It's never too late to say Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes, it's definitely too late. Moving swiftly on. Those of you that don't remember, last summer, there was an incident with my phone and my earbuds. It resulted in me losing my phone, not in the sort of, oh no, I've lost it way, but in the sort of, oh no, you know, it's gone for a swim and not survived the swim sort of way. In that I left it in my pocket when I went in the sea. And it very much, you know, got messed up. Because it was a reasonably old phone and did not have any sort of waterproofing. Well, I already replaced my phone. But I hadn't replaced my earbuds yet. Because I had some Samsung Galaxy Buds 2. That I used to wear mainly when I'm walking to and from university. Or on the bus even. Mainly on the bus. But anyway, it's beside the point. And yeah, they did not survive the water either. The good news is, thanks to the power of Black Friday deals, I have managed to buy myself some new Galaxy Buds. And, even better, I now am also eligible for student discounts. So not only did I have, you know, the Black Friday deal, I added my student discount on top of it. And it was like a lot of money off. So I'm pretty happy. Getting some new earbuds so I can actually listen to music when I'm walking or on the bus or stuff. I mean, I've been using my old ones from like 7 years ago at this point, but they have issues of their own. But to be honest, the other reason I've put off buying some new ones for so long, other than the fact that I was kind of saving money, was because, like, I don't always need them. Like, I'm the sort of person that can kind of just sit there, you know, if I'm on a bus, and just kind of entertain myself through the power of my brain. Or, you know, same when I'm walking. I don't need to be constantly plugged in and listening to music. But obviously, sometimes I want to. Because typically, you know, one of the things that my mind will commonly drift to is YouTube and streaming and stuff, and often ideas for that. So I feel like I'm always kind of thinking about something. I think only one of the 8 phones my sister had did not get a swimming lesson. Oof, 8 phones, that is a... Geez, I'm yawning now. That's 7... No, it's 7 phones that went swimming. Sounds like they did not pass the swimming lesson. Unless they did. I don't know. Valentine's Day is another petrol station the night before occasion. Wow. Stop trying to take your phone to swim. You're like my sister. I'm reading your messages in reverse. I need music or it makes journeys 10 times longer. I mean, I've done like 3-hour car journeys. You know, just sat there. I'm just good at like sitting there doing nothing, you know? Didn't read my message, Jill. Oh, you could use copper lattice. Lattice? What? To replace the leaves. I'm guessing. No. No. It's at least, you know, another year until Halloween. Okay. Don't get any ideas. Jeez. I'm guessing you meant to say grates. That is true. We could replace them with copper grates. But also I need all the copper I can get for my base. So, no. You know, I love this. I'm dedicated to blue as much as the next blue person. But, you know, maybe that's a little bit too far. I need my copper, okay? Slack's not the only one. Wow. Murder a sheep. Alien's got the jumps again. The see-through copper blocks. Is it grates? Yes. I can't brain. Wait, I think it is. Now you're making me have doubts. It's not very nice. The dog mooded you? Wow. Why are you moodering? I know normally I only expect cows to mooder. See what I did there. It is great. Yes, this is good news. They don't call me the alien. What? Did anybody... So amusing. Wow. Did anybody just... I swore I dropped my shovel like that and it stayed in my hotbar. Duplication glitch, anyone? Oh, ho, ho. I think that did actually happen once on Minecraft. I duplicated, like, unintentionally, of course, like my diamond shulker box, or it might have been a redstone shulker box. I can't remember. I did destroy it, but like, it was probably duped from lag and stuff, and bugs. You should get your eyes checked at seeing things. Oh, really? Did it actually not stay in the slot? Your eyes tired? Try blinking. No, I can't do it. I tried really, really hard. That eyelid just won't close. I think it takes so much effort to close the eyelid because it's so big that it just stays open. I think that's what it is. Have to get going. Good night, all. Good night, JCB. It's good to see you again in the chat. You have a good night. I give up. Night night, JC. Bro. I feel like that was more like a cat purring than a burr. Any Android users here? How do I buy bits on mobile? I have some Google reward points I want to use up. I'm an Android user. I just don't really buy bits on mobile. So I cannot help you there. Normally, I'd say don't buy bits on mobile because you'll get charged extra. But in this case, you want to use the Google Play points. So... it's... buying on mobile gets you charged more. Yeah, but I think what Skyfire is saying is that they have some points in Google Play. They can use. Which, you know, you have to use on something. like, you know, from Google Play. I have almost $7 off credits from Google survey rewards. Oof, $7? That's a lot. Jeez, I gotta start doing some survey rewards. I have, I think it was a £10 gift card left over from my birthday that I haven't used yet for Google Play. But I think I'll probably use it to buy... If you can buy bits, then I'll probably do it to buy bits, to be honest. But if not, then I'll probably just buy some mine coins. Because, I don't know, I'm assuming you can use them for in-app purchases. I used to use it for Pokemon Go, but I stopped playing that last year. Okay, fair dues. So I'm assuming if you can use it for Pokemon Go, you can use it for in-app purchases. Which is what I was worried about. Because if you can't use them for in-app purchases, then I was never going to use them. I used to be able to earn bits for watching ads here. Really? Teach me the ways. Although I'm guessing by the fact that you said used to, it's not a thing anymore. But teach past me the ways. Get a time machine, okay? Twitch ditched that long ago. That's not surprising. I wonder how long it will take until the whole free Twitch Prime sub gets, you know, gotten rid of. Because I feel like it will happen eventually, I will be honest. Not yet, but eventually. Maybe. Or maybe not. Who knows? I hope not, because it's a really good idea. I'll ditch Prime if they get rid of the Prime sub. Yeah. I mean, I just use my parents because I still live at home. But I feel like if I had Prime and I wasn't getting the Prime sub, then I'd probably ditch it too. I feel like I wouldn't order enough stuff from Amazon Prime regularly to like actually need Prime. The biggest thing I use from Amazon Prime is Amazon Music. That's not really by choice. That's just because it comes with Prime. So it's like, it's Amazon Music or pay like, you know, however much it is for Spotify. Okay. Somebody This is very suspicious. I feel like I have destroyed these and somebody has placed them back. Just putting that out there. Just, you know, just saying. £1.35 for 100 bits. That's not it. That's not that it's relevant. Just nice to compare. Ruffle, I'm currently reconciling 50 purchases I made on Amazon in the last 3 months. I live on Prime. There's definitely, I almost seem to like go through phases where I'm suddenly like, there's this thing that I want to buy. And it's all like kind of smaller, cheaper stuff. So it's, you know, I can. Like particularly when I, a couple of months after, I guess, I got my new MacBook. I was like, well, I want to set it up so I can use it on my desk. So I got a stand for it and some adapters so that I could, well, just an adapter so that I could use a second HDMI. Because this is really dumb. So originally I thought, right, I'll just get a nice Thunderbolt dock or a USB-C dock. And that USB-C dock will have, you know, loads of USB-A, HDMIs, audio, just all of it through this one dock. And then I've only got to plug in one cable to get both my monitors up and running and, you know, plugged into the speakers, etc., etc. It turns out that for some reason, you can only get one HDMI signal per USB-C port on a MacBook. So if I plugged in an adapter with 2 HDMIs into the same port, it would just output the same signal to both of those HDMI monitors, which I thought was really stupid. So I'm now using one HDMI through the adapter and one just on the built-in port. Because I have a MacBook Pro, I have other ports that aren't just USB-C, which is nice. Definitely happy about that. But I buy for a household and 6 people. This is true. Who else is on, says Joel? Jen and Jade. All I'm saying is I saw Jen in this area earlier. Earlier? What was that? I saw Jen in this area earlier. So I'm just, you know, putting that out there. Jen is red, so exactly. Very suspicious. Doesn't help that I also left them on the ground. I'm watching. Northern accent coming out. That was not northern. Jen has no red shop yet. Yes, at my shop. My wife is back in grad school, so we get cheap Spotify again. Nice. Oh, she's left. Okay, maybe it wasn't Jen. Anything above London is north for me? Okay. Okay, Phipps. Sure, I gotta open a window. It's really warm in here. Sure. Jeez, anything above London is north. That is definitely not how that works. I have figured out why it is warm in here. Look at the VTuber. That is very... I almost don't want to sit down. Let's just do the rest of the stream. Let's just do the rest of the stream like this. I mean, you know, this is fine, right? Who needs a... Who needs to be able to reach their keyboard and mouse? The other thing I can do is if I sit back down, there we go, I'm into focus. I can just move like really far back. I'm fading away into the abyss. Oh, definitely just rolled over something on my chair. How small can I actually make it? Leg reveal. Let's go. That is pretty small. I'm surprised. This looks so real, so weird. Sorry, in real life. If you could see me right now. This is really something. Ooh, we're expecting your Samsung parcel. What? It's like middle of the night, ish. Assuming that's for tomorrow. Okay, right, let's move back. Yeah, I figured out why it's so warm in here. It's because it turns out my radiator's on like the highest number. So I turned that down a bit. He looks cuter. Wow, I see how it is. Right, well that was the thing. Don't know why I didn't log out then whilst I did all that, but anyway. Mainly because I wasn't expecting it to take this long. And now I've got to readjust my headphones and stuff. It's all wrong. It's all wrong, I tell you. Do, do, do. Half Rockets coming soon? I can't remember what the context of Half Rockets is. There's probably some context there somewhere. Okay, I'm now like so paranoid that the red is just going to reappear again. There is also a good chance that I just wasn't removing all of it. I'm going to be honest, like I've done bigger mistakes, like I don't need 2 wool or these dandelions. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, are we going to do up here? I guess we probably should. Fine, I'll go back to sleep. No, don't leave. I was talking to the 2 pieces of wool. Although if you need to sleep, you should sleep. So leave if you need to. There you go. That's the advice. The official alien medical advice. You know, from somebody with doctor in the name. Just don't the hoodle. Oh, just done the hoodle. That's probably meant to say. Oh, I should do the hoodle. I keep forgetting to add it as redeem. We're doing the hoodle. People, it is time for the hoodle. Yes. You don't know what this is. This is like Wordle, but with Doctor Who scenes. So today we're doing it. We've got to make sure we set it to the right day. Okay. I'm surprised I've been awake this long. All right, let's see. So we have some sort of laser beam. Now, I think I actually know which one this is. Is it called Satellite 5? I don't think it is. So it's Series 1. And it will be... I'm guessing the long game. No? Okay. TNGDLE would be better? What? Very confused. Okay, so it wasn't what I thought it was. And actually, that has just confused me more. I feel like I was right and I just got the episode wrong, honestly. But I didn't, because it's definitely the episode that came after Dalek. Pika redeemed Hydrate, Asher Hydrate. Hydration complete, thank you for that. Let me mark that off. Which one? The weather outside is frightful. No. Fire is delightful. No, it's not. There's no place to go. No. Let it snow. No. No. Let it snow. No. Let it snow. No. I feel like I just need to do a random one because I don't know what it is. Sure, it's not episode 3, but let's say it's episode 3. Oh, hang on a minute. Surely... Okay, that's a bit embarrassing. I didn't know whether it was part 1 or part 2. Really? That's from Bad Wolf? Okay, this is... I think this is a flashback scene. Phipps, I need some confirmation here. Is this a flashback scene to... I also put Parting with the Waste instead of Bad Wolf. Is this a flashback scene from the one I did first, the long game? They did not make it easy to buy on mobile. Oof. Only 313 CAD on mobile, lol. That's okay. The survey reward credit was going to expire in a few months. I mean, you said you had like $7 or something, right? So yeah, that's like at least 200 bits, I think. Dematerializer. Oh yeah, you're so right. It is the scene with Captain Jack, and he's literally my favorite character. Well, now I'm just disappointed. Jeez. What was yesterday's? Isn't that an intro? But it's not. Those are Clara's eyes, I think. Or Missy's. I think they're Clara's. Hang on a minute. I think I know which one this is. Isn't it called like Flatline? What? Anyway. We won't go down that rabbit hole because it will be a rabbit hole that I will stay down for quite some time. Yeah, that is the question. Did it work, Skyfire? Did it work? Because if it did, that's probably what I'm going to spend my Google Play points on. Oh, unless I do. Unless I spend them on mine coins, because to be fair, mine coins are an option. I don't know if there's anything I want in the marketplace at the moment, though. That is the only issue. I'll have a think. Okay, there is no red around here. Add-ons are cool. The add-ons are cool, but I'd never use them because, you know, I play on TV. Like, I agree, they are cool, and I'm really glad that you can finally have add-ons on the marketplace. As a standalone thing. But, like, I can't use them because I'm playing on TV. And I feel like I don't see me having a single player world basically ever anymore. Like, I feel like even if I wanted to do something else that play on it somewhere that wasn't TB, it would be like open to patrons or something. Like, I can't see myself ever playing by myself anymore. Because, like, now I have things like a Patreon. I'm almost like, well, I might as well throw it on there as an extra perk. If, you know, theoretically, I was to do, like, a single-player thing. I have a single-player world that is mostly full of unfinished projects from various multiplayer worlds I put together using Amulet. Well, I was discussing that last stream. So I had this idea for a Patreon server. That probably wouldn't happen yet, because I don't have enough patrons to fund it, basically. But if I did get enough patrons to fund it, or I was able to get a server partner that would agree to host it for free, then I would really, really love to basically do that and get all of my unfinished bases across, you know, the various different series that I've done and put them into one world and kind of have that as like a Patreon server that people can play on, you know, and then I'd be able to finish my bases. You guys would have a place to play on Bedrock Edition, because right now I have my crossplay server, but it runs on Java. So yeah, that's just a thought, a thing that has been in my mind. Oh, there we go. Suspicious timing, but there is the patron reminder and stream elements direct donation link. Jeez, that was not on purpose, I swear. Alien bot just knows. Oh. There we go. This area's looking nice. Honestly, I kind of like it with the warped. I may try and oh, that's my shovel. I may try and convince the other members to keep it like this. You know, we could have, you know, you don't see this very often, I feel like, in shopping districts. It'd be something different. You can't throw your tools at mobs. Well, you can, it just won't end well. I mean, you know. There's definitely it's definitely possible, as I've proven. There we go. Beautiful, or blutiful, I guess I should say. Let me go sleep. Everything's a try-and if you hope hard enough. Exactly. I feel like the timing of that blurb was comedically timed. Proof my acquisition of bits was successful. Hey, thank you so much. Very interesting. So there's two possible suspects because Adequate's on our side and also this is his camera account on. Might as well add as a friend. So that leaves two possible suspects in my mind. We either have Jen who has left or Jade. I'm going to start picking these up as well. That's the other thing. I'm in the kitchen. Ah, but you weren't in the kitchen earlier. Although I think I checked when you left. Did I check when Jen left? No, I was AFK. Yes, you did. So are you blaming Jade? Because, you know, that is the only other person to blame. Unless there's some sort of rare Bedrock Edition bug. Which, let's be honest, wouldn't surprise me. Cathedora, hello, welcome on in. How you doing? Lurking, but I hear my name? Well, somebody's been going around shopping and placing down these crimson roots after I freshly destroyed them. I'm literally not at the PC, I'm using my phone. But you see, most phones have autocorrect for capitalization, and that sentence did not have a capital B. Nope, I'm building Lego, says Jade. Mine has autos turned off because they made some not family-friendly changes. Honestly, yeah, that seems like that excuse checks out. Honestly, yeah. Well, it's one of you because nobody else has been online. And, you know, all I'm saying is I saw Jen in this area and haven't seen Jade. So, you know, don't misspell my duck command is all I'm saying. Oh, gosh. Yeah. That's, maybe it's natural. It is not natural. Don't give them an easy way out, Phipps. I thought you were on my side. Okay, go look under the Wandering Trader. Idjit. There's a trapdoor. Yes. Wait. No. Oh. You know, I was kind of expecting something else. My cactus. Oh, this is what you were AFKing at. I thought you were admitting the crime. I thought you had set up, like, dispensers to, like, dispense it out or something. Oh, I've minimized the game again. It's not part of the plan. You see, Jade has just given the excuse of I was building Lego and then kept quiet. Meanwhile, you're defending yourself. Where you saw me AFK, that was in the flower store? That is true. But then I did see you over here at Rogue Shop. With all the trims. Which I should probably... I guess I have the trim I want though. Didn't this used to play a song? I feel like it used to play a song. Oh. Wasn't me. Just bought one. There's 8 diamonds in the back box. Dropping a like over on YouTube, says Skyfire. Hey, thank you so much for dropping a like over on YouTube. Much appreciated. 8 diamonds in the back box. There is 8 diamonds in the back box. Can confirm. I'm keeping a singular big large moist eye out on both of you. That's all I'm saying. But I'm hanging out in Twitch chat. Twitch is a better platform for live streams. 100%. I agree. The only thing I don't really like about Twitch is that it doesn't let you stream in 1440p at a higher bitrate. But that is a me problem and a basically no one else problem. So, you know. I think I'm okay destroying this because it was technically a part of my shop before, you know, got pranked. Then join the game. The real question is, where did she log out at? 1440 is more than my 1080 monitor. Peekaboo. Oh, and then you logged out again? Wow. Okay. I see how it is. Playing games, are we? See, when I bone meal, it doesn't place red. Somebody is placing red on purpose. Okay. It's definitely not Gem then. Sure. Minecraft, that's the game we are playing. What? That is the game we are playing. Oh, I see what the response was to that. Yes, my bad. If you bone meal enough, it will eventually place a crimson root. Yeah, to be fair, it was earlier, but it didn't just then, and it hasn't most of the time. Also, they would definitely mind. You know, I definitely broke them. Oh my gosh. Now I'm not going to get any progress done because I'm going to keep flying around checking. This is mean. This is mean. Oh, well, this is gonna, you know, fit into the cyan shot. Well, we might need to rename it. Hang on. The light blue balloon. There we go. Problem solved. Can I go and supply the rocket shop, please, Mr. Paranoid? Yes, you can. Actually, I'll allow that. Get out my inventory. Jeez, Moss, what are you doing leaving your, you know, hair on the floor? Not AFK here. Just putting that out there. Just putting that out there. What is this? Hang on a minute. Did I just forget to break these ones? I feel like I didn't. There's a chance I forgot to break these ones. Because they are kind of far out from the others. Something's going on. Okay, there you are. I'm watching you, okay? So Skyfire, C. I see you. Going into the lovely blue rocket shop. You know, love the redecoration. Ooh. I wonder if I'm in a clip right now. I feel like I am with those head movements. Yes, you are. Sorry. Or not sorry if you are fine with it. Oh, I saw some red, but it was just the shop. Oh, I did see a little bit of red. Again, I probably just forgot to break that one. It's a multiplayer server. Why would I not be fine with it? I don't know. People are weird sometimes. I just apologize for everything, okay? I'm sorry. SKXJP. I don't know how to say your name properly. Unless that is how you say your name. But welcome on in. How are you doing? Shenanigans going on? Yes, shenanigans are going on. I'm trying to bluify the shopping district. Somebody keeps placing the red roots down. It's very annoying. JP is fine. All right, I shall try to remember that. JP. It's definitely not Jen. Well, that's helpful. Thank you for the wise words. Fips. It's still raining, to be fair. It might be the rain bug. Ooh, you could place some blue corals in the water. I could, but the real question is... Do I want to place... do I want to get some corals and go around placing them? How committed am I to the prank? Answer, probably not enough. Easy to get on Bedrock. just bone meal until blue coral grows. This is true. Maybe I will then. All right. Unlike the blue shop, I sell blue coral. Wow. All right. Anyway, I will see. Do you want to spend 10 hours making soul tortures? No. I'll see you after the ad break though, because it's an ad break. Bye. Gotta remember to press the button. There we go. And this button. And then mute my microphone. All right, thank you for sticking through those ads. We are back. Yes. Is there any red? Because all I'm saying is if there is going to be some red, then it's extremely suspicious. Jen is still online. Just putting that out there. It doesn't look like there's any red. So I'm going to go with it's all good.
Sweet Mary Mother Poopy Pants.
I think you're being paranoid. However, they probably are out to mess with you, says Blimbles. Probably. There's definitely not going to be any red by the time you're back. Totally. Well, I guess totally there wasn't. So, Red's a stone ostrich. Hey, welcome on in. Yeah, basically I'm bluifying the shopping district and people keep placing red down. It's not very nice. What about purple? We don't do... Okay, look. Come here. Oh. Drop my steak. Hang on. It may be called cooked beef for me. Where? Where is... Oh, here you are. Yes. Set spawn. Okay. Don't know if that was... Kill you? I don't need to... Well, actually, I've got a full inventory, so I won't pick up your stuff, to be fair. I mean... Hang on a minute. I've got an idea. Kill me, check my pockets. I know. Just you know, one second, please. Just no. Let me do it. Let me. I've had an idea. I need anything. This'll do. There we go. Oh. Well.
Road work ahead? Yeah, I sure hope it does.
Aaron glows. Frank, you say yes, indeed. There's your XP. The most humble streamer you are. Thank you. I am extremely humble. Oh, I had some stuff to alien blue netherrack I could have used instead. So she doesn't... Yeah, but here's the thing. I keep dropping it and not picking it up. So you could still have it. I'm going to believe you just because you have gone through like a great deal to defend yourself. But I feel like that's also what somebody that was guilty would say. But I'll believe you. I'll believe you. Don't think I'm not keeping my singular big moist eye out, okay? Why is that bed red? That's a good point, actually. We'll get to that. Although it is Artemis's build, so... I don't know if we have that sort of jurisdiction, you know? I need cactus, a trim, and filled rockets, then put diamond in selects post. Well, that means it must be Jade. Jade is the only other one online, and I haven't left my base. I don't understand. Am I actually just missing them? Like... It doesn't make sense. Unless this is some sort of plot between you two and you're laughing right now. It doesn't make sense. It hurts my brain. I'm with my cacti. Don't worry, I'll find out. Don't become a detective. I'll just be too stressed out because I believe people too easily. I feel like that's why I'm not good at Among Us. Oh, I mean, saying that, I feel like I'm not terrible at Among Us. So, you know. Oh, you know, that's another thing. We were talking about the second channel. That's another, like, last stream. That is another game that I want to stream on the second channel. Among Us. I want to get some people streaming Among Us because it's fun and I kind of miss it. So if you don't know which second channel I'm talking about, then make sure to go follow Extra Alien. Excuse me, without the X. Segway Master. Yes. Extra Alien without the E even, not without the X, on Twitch and YouTube. Oh, little self promo. Terrible Among Us, cannot lie convincingly. I mean, I guess in a lot of ways that's a good thing. Segway Master. I can't actually do the shout out command for some reason. It just doesn't let me do it. So, yes, Extra Alien. It's the place to be. Once I stream on there. Which I haven't yet. But I will. And, you know, maybe I'll be streaming some other stuff with some other people that maybe or maybe not are in the chat right now. Oh, also, Glowstick, whilst you're here, I gotta do a thingy for you. I need to do your name a villager that I didn't do last stream. So let's go do that real quickly. They don't call me the alien Segway Master Doctor for nothing. Did I just drop something? I don't think I did. Easily confused, okay? do, do. Do, 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 do. Come on. Was about to jokingly suggest throwing you into a round or two of Phasmo on the second channel if you're up for it ever. I don't know. I know Phasmo isn't like... Wow. Okay then. I just watched that happen. I know Phasmo isn't necessarily the most scary game, but I'm just not interested in that genre at all. And I don't think I'd have a good time. But I'm more than happy to take game suggestions, as long as they're cheap. Or, you know, if I already own them, then you know. Doesn't matter how expensive they are, because I already own them. Okay. That might be an important ping. 1 second. It is an important thing. Oh, but I can't see off the stuff because I'm on streamer mode. That's fine, I guess. Oh, really? Why does it keep minimizing Minecraft? Normally, the thing that I just did does not minimize Minecraft. Nope, that is single player. We don't do that around here. I still haven't even fixed my testing world. That's still probably broken in a lot of ways. Right, there we go. You see now, I'm really going to great lengths to do this name a villager. What can I say? Whoa, that is not at all, you know, trippy. Okay. Name a villager. And last time I did this, like 3 million other people also wanted to have a named villager. So if you want a named villager, then now is your time to redeem it. Aaron Glows, what color would you like your villager to be? Even better if you could remember the color code. Magenta, please. I think it's the funky thing and the D. Alrighty. We get the funky thing, which kind of just messes out the screen, but that's okay. D. That looks kind of magenta to me. Aaron Glows. Nice. There we go. Just picked up some XP as well. Okay, cool. Nice. I was aiming for the bed, but we don't need to talk about that. What else happened? I feel like there isn't much Minecraft news recently. You know, I always used to have Minecraft news to talk about on a stream. And I feel like recently we just haven't been getting that at all or as often. I don't know. I don't know if you guys feel the same. There was a leak yesterday? Oh, really? I mean, I kind of stay away from leaks, so that might have something to do with why I haven't seen it, to be honest. Part of the onion family, says Jen. What? Oh, leak. I think that's... Okay. Oh, if I died there, that would be the second time. Found in the veggie aisle. Really? Really? There's a leak in the boat. To be fair, I stay away from leaks too, to Sunflower. Okay, there's no red. 100% no red. No good for fishing. This is true. This is very true. This is the part where Phipps tells me that I should go make some soul torches. The answer is no. I will not be making soul torches. Soul torches not allowed. You know what I am excited for? And it's totally not Minecraft related. But I am extremely excited for Andor Season 2. I think Andor Season 1 was probably the best, you know, Star Wars Disney series that they've actually done, in my opinion. So I'm extremely excited to get a second season of that. I actually rewatched Season 1 because... yeah. And I forgot how good it was. It was so good, I almost went to Twitter. And was like... I was going to tweet, like, just a reminder, Andor is the best thing. Star Wars thing Disney have made, potentially. But I didn't in the end. But yeah, it is just beautiful. In many ways. Andor was excellent to Skyfire? Yes. Yes, it was. Where's that sentence going? So yeah, because I heard some stuff about the next season of Andor, which I probably shouldn't say, purely because I don't want to give, like, spoilers. Like, it's not leaks or anything, it's stuff that's been said in interviews and confirmed, but I feel like it's kind of spoilery. I don't know. Maybe it isn't. Do you count something... I'll just ask if people care. Do you count something, you know, that somebody has said in an interview as a spoiler? That's not, you know, it isn't directly related to the plot or the story or anything. Does that count as a spoiler? Skyfly says yes. All right, I shall not talk about the specific thing that I saw then. Thank you. Must add that to the watch list. Yes, you gotta watch it. It's amazing. Is Andor on Disney? Yes, it is. Oh, you were replying to Mitchie, I think, there, not me. Yes, I think for Tom Holland. What? Why are you bringing Tom Holland into this? He spoke in interviews a lot to the point where they had... Oh, yes, yes, yes. He always gave out spoilers in interviews. Yeah, I knew that. Well, I don't know if this counts as a spoiler, which is why I'm like... Because if it was just straight up a spoiler, I wouldn't even think about saying it. But I don't know if it's like spoiler territory. I don't know how people feel. How can I say it? It's to do with the time scale of the movie. And the period of the movie, the series. And the period of time the series, you know, is set in. Okay, hang on. Hold the phone. Don't know why I said that. You know, because most of you that are watching on a phone are probably holding it. These shulker boxes were not red before. Hmm? Hmm? That is incredibly sus. Just putting that out there. You know, just saying. Just say it. I just read your message, Phipps. Nice, nice. This is what we like to see. Okay, okay. So Jen just, you know, messaged me a photo of her with the baby in the kitchen. But that is incredibly sus. You gotta see from my point of view. That is incredibly sus. Because it's either Jade, who just hasn't defended herself at all, which may be because, as she admitted earlier, she's not good at lying in Among Us, unless that was also just all a trick, in which case I don't know what to believe anymore. Somebody did that though, and it wasn't me, so like, I don't know. I don't know. The pig may have to die. I've got kids that will vouch for me. Yeah, and don't you call your kids trolls by chance? I love that Jen and Jade are trolling you, even if I love that Jen and Jade and trolling you, even if they aren't actually. But they are. They weren't red earlier. They were 100% undyed, just regular pink. Jen may be in the kitchen with kids, like maybe on the PC. Imagine. Only because their father is troll. At least there's no red roots placed. They've moved on to bigger and better things. Slack is asleep, he's not well. Oh, I hope he gets better soon. Jeez, you guys can't, you know, catch a break. That is our nickname, Double Trouble. Oh, well, now you're really not helping yourself. I just saw movement. Hello? Anyone up here? Hiding away? We've had a stressful day at the cardio doctor. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, somebody else just slept. Oops. Okay. There's only one way. There's only one thing I can do. Okay, you know what? The idea I had probably doesn't work. Or although I guess if I like... It's got to be adequate. It's not adequate. Okay, we're going to take note here of the very specific position that Jen is currently in right now. She's kind of to the side, like this, looking down. Fill her inventory with stuff. She's kind of looking down like that, right? So we got to just remember that if she moves, then we know that she's moved. AFKing for wolves as Jade. Likely story, likely story. Get your ult on to monitor. Ah, that's no fun. That's no fun. I feel like this path didn't used to be here. I like it. Yeah, basically they said something about Andor and the time frame it set in, And, you know, you can go and find that information if you want it yourself, but I thought it was cool. So yeah, you can come see my derby. Sheep is finished and hilarious. I'm gonna continue with this, but maybe we'll check it out later. Mainly because, like, my entire video is pending on me finishing this right now. So, on my wasted gen. Oh no! Now you're moving your position. I've got to like recheck your position when you go AFK. And all sounds like podcast chatter. This Doctor Who podcast is going to turn into like a Doctor Who, Star Wars, just general nerd talk, I think. Which is fine. You know, not complaining. And just to be clear, there is no podcast. Me and Phipps just want there to be a podcast for us. And we haven't made one yet because... mainly because of time. But one day, you know, maybe. Do it, says Aaron Glows. Look, I think we both want to. It is something I think about. Nerd talk is perfect. Yes, you should replace a trapdoor above her with an iron trapdoor. See, the only reason I'm more sus of Jen right now is because she's trying harder to defend herself. Like, you know, sending the photo, always responding. Responding in-game. Oh, actually, I guess she didn't respond in-game until just now. See, she's not AFK anymore in the kitchen. I keep throwing my shovel. How do I keep doing that? They probably weren't trolling you, but they will now. They were! These were not read before, I'm telling you. This is definitely troll. I don't know. It's no longer a suspicion. It's just a guess of who it is. 100%. Nope. That was a lot more than I was expecting. A third channel, the Nerdcast. That's kind of a cool name, although it's probably taken. Yeah, I started watching Rogue One this week, but I always found the start of Rogue One not as interesting. And I feel like because I've watched it before, I'm not as compelled to then continue watching it. You know, if it was my first time, I'd find it really exciting. But I feel like with Rogue One, I find it interesting kind of once they decide that they're going to go steal the Death Star plans. I feel like anything before that, and I'm not that interested. So maybe I should just skip to that part. What else have I been meaning to watch? Or already watched that I'm rewatching? I can't really think of anything. I mean, you know, I rewatched a few Doctor Who episodes, but that shouldn't really be news to anybody that knows me at this point. Like, oh, Aliens watched a few, you know, Doctor Who episodes again. What a surprise. Clone Wars, especially Season 7, Ahsoka Tano. I've watched it. Clone Wars is great. Oh, the final episode of Clone Wars. Oh. I think your alien sheep is... I still think your alien sheep is amazing. Thank you. That was the Power of Cause. Who is a regular chatter here. Making these. Hello. Something kind of cute about them. Final 4 episode arc is great. 100%, yeah. Yeah, Clone Wars is great. I'm really happy they did a finale for that. I'd honestly love to see some more animated stuff. In fact, I still haven't watched the final season of Bad Batch yet. So I should probably do that. I kind of got bored in season 2, I think it was. Whatever the one is before the final season. I got bored. and I never finished it. So I should probably go finish that season and then watch the final. Have you finished Bad Batch? There you go. Answer the question. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. Bad Batch felt like everything was getting, you know, in the season that I stopped watching, which I think was the second. It felt like it was getting too much of the same. It felt like every episode it was like, oh, we've got to do this job for that one person. You know, we end up fighting the Empire or something similar along those lines. And I'm like, yeah. Lily's Troll binged Bad Batch and loved it. Fair dues. I mean, I'm sure I'd, you know, when I go back again and give it more of a chance, I'll like it. And I also am sure that I'll love the second season. Or the third, sorry, the final one. That's what I mean. Because I've seen some stuff and I've seen some clips. Thank you so much, JP, for subscribing on Twitch. That is greatly appreciated. So yeah, thank you. Make sure to join the Discord to get all of your perks. So you do get perks. If you're a Twitch sub of any level. Same with YouTube members and patrons. In fact, all of my perks across everything, YouTube members and Twitch subs and patrons, are actually the same. So, yeah. Fun little fact for you. Speaking of a repetitive story, is The Mandalorian getting a film? Oh my gosh, Mandalorian. Talk about a repetitive story. I wouldn't place it as high as people do. Like, don't get me wrong. I think it's a good show overall. I like it. But it seems to be like the face of Star Wars. Well, maybe not necessarily as much anymore. But for a while, it felt like it was the face of Star Wars. And it was like, you know, everybody was obsessed with it. And it was heavily branded. And yeah. It's solid. Exactly. Skyfire says Mando is solid. 100%. I agree. I just don't think it deserves to be placed on the pedestal that people put it on. It's great. It's fun. I enjoyed it. But I don't think it deserves as high of a ranking as people seem to give it. It's the new cute character factor, says. Yeah. That's probably actually what it is, or a large part of it. I thought which season was it? How many seasons of Mandalorian actually are there? How many seasons of Mandalorian? Okay. Season 2? So season 1 and season 2. No. Season 1 and season 3, I thought were pretty good. It's mainly season 2 that I found repetitive. Mando brought new people to Star Wars, hence why people love it so much. You never forget your first. You're probably right there, actually. That is probably it. Although in saying that, my first Star Wars film was The Phantom Menace, and I feel like I forget that on a regular basis. Not saying I dislike it at all. I'm a big fan of the prequels, and actually I'm writing an essay at the moment for university all about Revenge of the Sith, which is obviously a prequel of Star Wars. It's episode 3. But, I don't know, The Phantom Menace, there's something, it's not as good as the other prequels. I think part of it is that it is too... well, I guess even that's not true. I don't know. I don't dislike it. That's the thing. Like, I do not dislike any of the prequel films. It just, I think because I love some of the other Star Wars films so much, I kind of like almost undermine Phantom Menace just because it's placed lower in my personal list. Can I read? It's very far from done. But yeah, if you want to. It's more about kind of like filming techniques that are used and how certain things are portrayed So at the moment, it's kind of still in the planning stage. Well, I say that, the planning is pretty much done. Basically, the way it worked is last week, I had to submit my essay plan. And that outlined what I wanted to talk about in the essay. And, you know, a thesis statement and all that sort of thing. And I got feedback on that, which was basically, yours is one of the best in the class. There's barely any feedback for you, which is great. Happy alien noises. So, yeah, I got to write that for January. I wrote my A-level English thesis on Princess Leia and the Damsel trope. Interesting. I've done Star Wars before in, like, college, I think. I'm sure I did some work on Star Wars. Yeah, so, okay. Back in college, I had to do an exam. Was it for this? Was it for something else? I think it was for this. Oh! Well, that lantern wasn't doing enough, was it? Oopsies. Yes, go on, get the skeleton. Okay, there's more creepers. Let's just fly away. Let's just, because you need some soul torches. Shush. No soul torches. We're back putting chickens to bed. Good night, chickens. Lol, my final paper in uni was about how you can track the rise and fall of a society based on their media and what the focus of entertainment is. Ooh, that honestly also sounds quite interesting. My favorite is ESB because that was my first. Empire Strikes Back. Yeah. I love it when people go academic with Star Wars and geekdom. Yes, for sure. I did it all the time. Hold that thought. What's going on here? You know, I'm gonna lean in closer to the camera, and my VTuber is gonna, you know. What's going on here? Okay, now it's just frozen. Too close. Too close. Okay, you know what? Maybe that doesn't quite. Maybe that doesn't quite have the desired effect that I wanted it to have. Jeez. I liken the US to Rome during the time of... That is really interesting, actually. Well, I was starting to go down a little bit of a similar route, I guess, in my essay plan. And ultimately, it just didn't fit with the rest of the essay, so I didn't end up planning on including this point, but if I can fit it in there, I still might. But it's basically I don't really know how to say this without sounding political. That's the problem. But ultimately, Revenge of the Sith in some ways kind of questions democracy in the, like, okay, so one of the kind of underlying themes of Revenge of the Sith overall is kind of good versus evil, but sometimes good is evil, if that makes sense. So one of the ideas of this is democracy. You know, Emperor Palpatine was voted to be the Chancellor, but ultimately he becomes the Emperor, which is like objectively bad because, you know, that's how he makes the Empire and stuff. And that's kind of a larger scale kind of questioning specifically democracy. So this is how democracy dies with thundering applause. Exactly. And I guess, well, yeah, anyway. But the other thing is, like, you know, obviously Anakin becomes evil, becomes a Sith to protect his wife because he believes that his wife, he believes if he, you know, turns to the dark side and becomes a Sith, he can use that to protect his wife and ultimately stop Padme from dying. So again, he's becoming evil to do a good thing. So it questions kind of that idea of good versus evil. And even like more specific things. Obi-Wan goes to kill Anakin. you know, one of the lines is literally... I will admit, I can't remember the line. I had it in my head and I've forgotten it now. But, you know, Obi-Wan goes to kill Anakin in that final duel. And, you know, that could be seen as something bad that's being done for good, if you see what I mean. So it questions that a lot, is kind of what I'm trying to say. The idea of good versus bad, and what is good and what is bad is kind of merged and questioned. But ultimately is the reason she dies. Exactly. Yeah. But, and to be fair, my essay does kind of go down that route a little bit. Obi-Wan could have prevented it so much if he just finished the job instead of walking away. Though I get why he did. Well, you know, we gotta have the other films. But yeah, no, I get what you mean. Good and bad are subjective to context and opinion. Well, yeah, of course. But in this, what's the word? The way it's presented is objectively bad. Like the way the Empire is presented, for example, and basically most villains in media. Well, maybe not most, to be fair. But anyway, villains, you know, and evil things in media are typically objectively bad. Hey Beans, how's it going? The Kenobi series with that one fight scene, so good. Oh, yes. Kenobi could have been so much better, by the way, the Kenobi series. Don't get me wrong, again, I don't think it was bad. I just think it could have been better. And I'm not, you know, one of those people that went to Twitter and complained about it. I thought it was good. I just thought it could have been better. That's what I'm trying to say. Hey Beans, how's it going? Empire was based on that regime, which I probably can't say, or maybe I can, I don't know, but I'm not going to. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, I mean, if we look historically, I feel like... So were the Daleks in Doctor Who? I think I knew that as well. Beans. Afternoon, going good. How are the pranks going today? Pretty good. We are currently transforming, you know, shopping district to blue. The final stage of that is just changing all the grass to warped. I had a friend that was shot in the shoulder in a robbery. Had she not been, they wouldn't have found her breast cancer on x-rays. First of all, that's a really interesting story. I guess that's kind of a bad situation being shot that then has a positive outcome, though. I'm in a hole now. I don't know. This is an interesting thought, and I feel like it's too deep for me to think about properly and process my thoughts on a Minecraft live stream, you know? But I hope your friend was okay. Now I'm just thinking. Kenobi was met. It feels like they wanted a series set in that time and made it happen, even though they did not have a solid idea. I don't think it was that personally. I think it was that they just didn't... words. More so that they just didn't... They thought the... Well, you know, that's kind of a given. Okay, I was about to say... You know, they thought that the story would be more interesting. But obviously that's the case with like every film, you know, they thought it would be an interesting story. Like every, you know, well, most of the time media is made because it's interesting. And the reason it's interesting, or sorry, the reason it's entertaining is because it's interesting. A lot of the time. Not always. Sometimes, and also interesting is very vague. But I feel like people would respond better to the plot I don't know. I don't really know what I was expecting in the Kenobi series. Like, I feel like I wasn't, like, I think my first thought wasn't, let's have a series about Obi-Wan, you know, when he's, I guess, kind of in exile. Like, that wasn't a series idea that would have came to my head if you asked me for ideas. If you get what I'm saying? I'm honestly not sure I'd watch Kenobi again, unlike something like Clone Wars or Rebels that I could totally binge over and over again. Yeah, I wouldn't watch Kenobi again. Even though you know, I love Ewan McGregor and I think he was great. And it was nice to see him back. Just, even if he didn't quite, like, you know, his voice has changed. Or maybe it's not necessarily his voice, but his accent sounded different to me. It sounded a little bit too posh, I guess. Sounded like he lived a little bit closer to where Phipps lives in the south. What's that? Am I being like smited? I'm sorry I didn't like the Kenobi series, Disney. I did like it, just not as much as, you know, Andor. Why is he not sure? Oh, I've read that. Yeah, because I'm so posh. Of course. It's a well-known fact. Posh now will... Do you mind? Okay, you know what? Let's go sleep. Posh and Owl is Tatooine hobo in the Star Wars universe. I don't know. It's just because, you know, he's Scottish, if I remember correctly. So he had to speak with, you know, a fake accent. And I think the accent sounded different how it did in the original prequels. But maybe it's just me. It's very likely. Actually. Let me mute this group chat because I'm not going to be getting messages from there I need. Kenobi should have been a film in my opinion. I'd agree with that. I think it would have almost been better as a film. Kenobi, a Star Wars story. I could see it working better as a film. What you need is a long formatted recording session to say stuff into a mic. Wow. His voice was much raspier, a bit like Tennant's voice in Series 14. Yes, yes, yes. I haven't actually... Yes, I haven't made that connection, but you're so right. You can tell when the actor's been away for a long time, their voice has matured, accent changed drastically. Yes. Because I could notice a very similar thing with David Tennant when he came back for the 14th Doctor. Yes. Phipps, you've done it. You've figured out what I'm trying to say. You've picked up what I'm putting down. The Grand Inquisitor fake out and Reaver fake out both of me. Yeah. Remember when, like, you know, being stabbed with a lightsaber actually, like, meant something? I wouldn't have been mad, right? As mad about the Grand Inquisitor thing if he came back straight away. It's the fact that they waited until the last episode, I think it was, or maybe it was the second to last, to bring the Grand Inquisitor back. Like, to me, that just seems like it's a weak writing, and they've kind of gone, right, we need this character to go, you know, be gone for a reason, but just temporarily, because we need him back later. If you ask me. And what's the easiest way to make a character just disappear? is obviously to kill him, or fake kill him in this case. And I feel like that was kind of not great writing. Sabine in the Ahsoka series did not annoy me as much. Yeah, I don't know. I actually quite liked Ahsoka. I think I'd probably rank that second for my favorite Star Wars series, to be honest. It was also nice seeing something that almost felt a little bit more like Star Wars. You know, and maybe that's one of the reasons I like Andor so much. But I think things like The Mandalorian don't feel super, you know, they're obviously set in the Star Wars universe, but they don't feel super Star Wars to me, because Star Wars in the past has always been about, you know, Empire versus Rebels, Separatist versus Republic, I guess First Order versus Resistance, and it's kind of always been that. Mandalorian, you know, is following the story of just one person in that universe, which is fine, and don't get me wrong, I'm not against that idea. But it's the same with Boba Fett. Boba Fett was the same. It's kind of the same with Kenobi, but I guess it is a little bit like, you know, he's fighting the Empire. So maybe we can, you know, give that one half a point. Hot take, the most Star Wars movie was Rogue One. I agree with you. 100%. Rogue One is probably my second favorite Star Wars film. I think for me, it goes Revenge of the Sith, Rogue One, and then Return of the Jedi. But on some days, Return of the Jedi is second. It rotates with Rogue One. Again, I just find the start of Rogue One a little bit uninteresting, but then that's kind of the same with... it's kind of the same with Revenge of the Sith, the whole rescuing Han from the Jabba's palace. I don't know. I don't find that bit as interesting. And maybe that's because I'm just like, yeah, big, you know, spaceship battle scene, woo! Which, to be fair, is, you know, a big part of Star Wars for me. Empire Strikes Back, then Rogue One, The Return of the Jedi. Okay, I've been looking for like 30 minutes listening to Star Wars Yap. Since when could you bone meal to get more warped? Since forever. One moment. All right, I'm sorry about that. My parents just walked in to say goodnight. You're muted? Yes. I was saying goodnight. Yeah, you could always do the bone meal for warped. And then basically, my dad was wearing some really strange pajamas because he got them on a flight, it turns out. So yeah, I was like, why are you wearing just like a grey jumpsuit? So yeah, that was that. Okay, hang on, I definitely missed some stuff. Oh, I've read that. I love The Acolyte. I'm so sad it did not get a good reception. I need to watch The Acolyte still. That is a thing I need to watch. I started watching it, and I think I watched like the first 5 minutes, and then I had to go, and then I just never picked it back up again, which is entirely my fault. But after watching Andor, I'm very much in a like Star Wars mind, if that makes sense. Like I want to watch more Star Wars stuff, and I'm kind of like wanting more Star Wars content because I'm mainly because I'm excited for Andor season 2. But I should definitely watch, you know, Acolyte, because it's literally a show that has been out for a while and I haven't watched. All right, let me go get some netherrack. I haven't forgot what Disney did for Boba Fett. Oh, the Book of Boba Fett could have been so much better. The actual story, honestly, the premise, the idea that he, you know, goes back to try and take Was it Tatooine or just Mos Eisley? I think it was just Mos Eisley, wasn't it? That, I think, is a great idea. I think there's a great story to be had there. I think it's a little bit different. Even though I was just saying about how much I like the whole Empire versus Rebels thing. Like, I think this was also a great idea. I think it was a little bit different. And they really messed it up by making an episode where he was in it for like less than 5 minutes and instead just making another episode of The Mandalorian. If I want to watch The Mandalorian, I'll go watch The Mandalorian. I don't need him in Book of Boba Fett as well. So yeah, no, I 100% agree. I was just watching it like, okay, cool. This is all cool stuff, but why in Boba Fett? So yeah, I was not happy about that at all. Which is a shame. Watch Tales of the Empire on Disney Plus with watch. I don't know. Oh, you know, that is... Did I finish watching Tales of the Empire? I definitely watched Tales of the Jedi. And I thought that was good. But you know what? Maybe I didn't watch Tales of the Empire. That's probably something I need to finish watching as well. I've got to start making a list of stuff I've forgot to finish watching. The Barriss arc was better than the Morgan arc. Yeah, actually, to be fair, I think that's one of the things. I didn't get to the Morgan arc, but I did. I knew that, you know, she was going to feature a lot in it. And that was one of the things where I was like, do I want to see more of this character I've only just like met for the first time in Ahsoka? You know, you're really making me want to make a tier list now of all the Star Wars series. Are you even a real Star Wars fan? I know, right? I'm really letting Star Wars down. I think it's because, you know,
Truly outrageous.
I don't know what it is. Hey Moss, how's this going? I like that shade of green. It's blue, okay? Jeez. Star Wars stuff's become like Marvel. I've just given up watching most of it. Oh yeah, Marvel, I was never the biggest Marvel fan to begin with, to be honest. But yeah, these days I haven't really watched any of the new Marvel stuff aside from Spider-Man. It just does, after Endgame, I feel like other than the Spider-Man stuff, it kind of just dropped off. For me at least. Keep telling yourself that. Okay, I will. I'll keep telling myself the truth. Oh, we got to fix that, by the way. Just a reminder to myself. A lot of Disney. Let's not make another hole. A lot of Disney Plus series were excellent, but some were very ho hum. I have not heard that be described as a phrase before, but I think I get what you mean. let me take a drink appropriately. Oh, home equals mad mediocre. Yeah, I assume that's what you meant. You should recolor creepers blue. At this point, I just got to make a pack that just turns all the textures a slightly more blue. Yeah, I'd agree with that. And I think that's probably why I've not been as excited for Star Wars stuff. And potentially, you know, things like Tales of the Empires I've not jumped on watching as quickly, and The Acolyte. Is because it has felt hit and miss with a lot of stuff. Like, you know, Mandalorian for me, as Jade said, I think it was a lot of people's introduction. So that's probably why it was so well received. But for me, I was watching a lot of people get hyped about it, not really feeling that myself. I thought season 3, I actually thought was pretty good. I think season 3 was actually my favorite. And I thought season 1 was pretty good. I thought they had a solid story arc of, you know, basically the Mandalorian finding Grogu and and protecting him and that whole thing. And I thought it was a little bit weaker in Season 2. If I remember correctly, Season 2 was about training Grogu. And then... I don't know. Season 3 was about Mandalore even, the planet. And I thought, actually, for a series about, you know, a guy called The Mandalorian, that makes a lot of sense that they do Mandalorian stuff, e.g. trying to get their home planet back from the Empire. So, for me, you know, Season 3 is my favourite, because it felt the most Mandalorian out of all the Mandalorian series, if that makes sense. Hey MC Bomb, how's it going? Oh, okay, we got Twitch ads. I'll see you after the break. Okay, not sure how long the timer had been finished for, but the beans kind of kind of made me realize that actually it's probably been 3 minutes. So thanks for that, Pips. I may have been checking Instagram, but it's not my fault. Well, it is my fault. But it's mainly because, if you don't know, I manage the social media for my local basketball junior team. So in my city, we have a men's team that, you know, play in the professional men's league. And then we also have, you know, like an absolute ton of junior teams. My dad is a coach, and my brother is in the under 18 team. So I manage all of the social media pretty much for the juniors, which includes taking photos and primarily taking photos. To be honest, I do photography, so I I have fancy camera with fancy lens and I take fancy photos. But, also includes, like, posting on Instagram. And I just did a slightly different... Excuse me. I just did a slightly different Instagram post promoting something. So I was just checking how it was doing. Thought that was a genius segue to promote your socials. No, I don't really promote my other socials. Because I'm like Smurf, okay? But a less extreme version of him. In that Smurf, here on Truly Bedrock, does not, care about other socials. He does not have Twitter, Instagram, any of that stuff. Well, he might have it personally, but not for his Smurf, brand. Because he just doesn't want to grow it. Now, I do have that stuff, not necessarily because I want to grow it, but because I want to use those platforms to grow my YouTube channel and Twitch, ultimately. So, that's what I use: YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. Sorry, not Twitch. YouTube, no, not YouTube. I'm just going to restart the whole sentence. That's what I use Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, and Facebook for. Ultimately, is to grow here, the Twitch and the YouTube, because that's what I care about. So, yeah, I don't really promote my Instagram or my, Twitter, because I don't care. I don't care. I mean, you can follow me if you want, and there's commands for everything except Blue Sky. The only thing I don't have a command for is Blue Sky, which is just at TheAlienDoctor.com. But, like, follow me if you want to. Occasionally I post interesting stuff. I do check it daily. So I probably, even if I'm not posting daily, I'm retweeting or reposting something daily. I need to get back to posting my YouTube shorts to TikTok and Instagram and Facebook as well, to be fair. You should become a TikToker. Nope. I really don't like short form content. The only reason I even do YouTube shorts is because I've made it really easy for myself to make them, so I have no excuse. I have pre-made templates. I have, like presets and all that sort of thing. I have a button that I can clip for the last 2 minutes of Twitch stream. Or sorry, just stream in general, YouTube and Twitch. And it clips a recording with all the separate audio tracks in its high quality without the overlays. So, actually getting the clips is easy because it's just a recording basically without the overlays. And yeah, and that's all because I have no interest in making short form content, and I don't like it as a format. I don't like this short, attention grabbing stuff on the internet. And hey, even in recent times, I've ultimately leaned into it a little bit. Look at my intros. These days, my intros typically start with me being a little bit louder, going like, in this episode, we do this, and it took ages. Basically creating what's called a hook, which gets people wanting to watch the video from the start. And you're basically explaining to them why they should watch the video. Last year or, 2 years ago, that's just something I'd never have done. But I was speaking to Smurf about this the other day, and he said something that I totally agree with. To grow on YouTube, sometimes you got to swallow your pride. Which basically just means, like, in his case, in my case, it was doing those intros with kind of the flashing text on screen and loads of cuts and loud, kind of epic music, almost shouting. For Smurf, it's removing episode numbers from his titles, which he's still not doing. I hate shorts, almost a few exceptions. There are some where only a few seconds are needed, but there's just too much that shouldn't be in that format. I agree. Ooh, MC Bomb is talking about Mandalorian. Yeah, I think we were pretty much done with that topic anyway. So back to Mandalorian, let's go. Let me look at... Have you always had a Minecraft YouTuber model? Yes, I have. Alien unpopular takes of Mando Season 3 is good. It's certainly an opinion, one I do not share. Fair dues. Hope you're good. Hope you're good too, dude. Good to see you as always. People issue is the fact that season 3 doesn't focus on the Mandalorian. It seems to focus on many Mandalorians, and casual diehard fans are watching for Mando and Grogu. I don't know. Personally, I thought it focused enough on the Mandalorian whilst also focusing on other people in acceptable amounts. It wasn't like the Book of Boba Fett. The Book of Boba Fett, you know, literally had an episode or two that was basically just the Mandalorian. And I thought because there were other Mandalorians in The Mandalorian Season 3, it felt like a show about a Mandalorian, you know? If that makes sense, because it did all this Mandalorian related stuff, like getting the planet back, or trying to. I can't remember if they succeeded, and all that sort of thing. So to me, that's kind of why I liked it more. It felt true to its name, I guess you could say. Could rant about brainwash short content for hours, could fill a podcast. Wow. It's going to be a running joke, isn't it? Well, it already is, let's be honest. Yeah, I could as well. Okay, this is a really random just like take that is probably, I don't know how people here will react to it, because historically I feel like the audience for Truly Bedrock and my sort of Minecraft content and the audience for this sort of content has been different. But Tommy in it. Most people, when they hear his name, they probably think of this kind of loud and obnoxious British kid that, you know, did really well on YouTube, you know, by playing the algorithm, which there's nothing wrong with. It's just not for people here. You know, he was that loud, shouty, annoying, sweary kid, right? And I'd agree. You know, some of his older content I couldn't really watch because it was just a kid. I mean, I say kid, he's actually a year older than me in school years anyway. But anyway, he was just like a kid, basically, being really loud and you know, some people like that, some people don't. It wasn't for me. But his recent stuff isn't. Mainly his podcast with Jack Manifold. I've been really getting into that podcast, like a lot. And he's actually quite an interesting person, I think, especially because we're pretty similar ages. Like, I think he's 20 and I'm 19. So, like, you know, we're basically the same age. So it's also just interesting hearing from somebody that's my age, but obviously much more, well, I was about to say much more successful on YouTube than me, but I feel like success is subjective on what you were trying to achieve. So you know, let's not go with successful, let's go with larger. But yeah, it's really interesting to hear some of the stuff like that. Saw that man in public not too long ago, says Phipps. Nice. I just think, like, I don't know, it's just really interesting listening to him sometimes. I think a lot of the time he actually sounds like really down to earth. And he's been doing a lot of stand-up, like stand-up comedy, and not a lot of YouTube, which sounds like it's kind of changed him and even how he does YouTube. Like the other day he released a song, I can't remember what it was called, but it was very much a Bo Burnham inspired song. Who's already somebody I like anyway. Although I'm still kind of new to Bo Burnham. I haven't finished all of his specials yet. Yeah, so I guess my point is where was I going with this? Oh yeah, that kind of short form brain rot, like, is just something that I think he's been speaking about a little bit and kind of like, you know, not liking it as well and kind of wanting to create videos, you know, that he's passionate about. And ultimately, like, it's his job. But he's so successful in terms of growth that he could afford to, you know, realistically stop making content if he wants to. But he doesn't want to. He just wants to make what he enjoys. And I guess where I'm getting to is I kind of wish YouTube was like that for everyone. You could just make what you enjoy and it get views. Then again, that kind of sounds like I'm complaining. So I should clear that up right now. I'm not complaining. I am extremely happy. Like, you know, I can't actually put into words how happy I am with where my channel is at the moment. You know, the community I'm a part of and the community that I've also grown myself. Like, I ain't complaining. I'm not wishing, you know, that I was somebody else or that I had his success at all. Because I'm very happy with where I am, just to be clear. Sounds like you're complaining, Zizmos. Exactly. And that's kind of where I suddenly realized. So I had to, you know, backtrack a little bit. Because I'm not. I'm going to talk about it in my final video of 2024, where I, you know, will do a kind of recappy thing and kind of thoughts and maybe goals for 25. But, you know, I will talk about this year being the craziest year for me on YouTube and just how insanely, you know, good it's been. I still regularly think to my regularly. Okay, apparently I forgot how to speak, but I still regularly think back to my first stream on Truly Bedrock, when you guys broke me with all the Twitch subs and bits and that sort of thing. Like, that is still a regular thing that I think back to, with like happiness. And there were other moments as well, both like behind the scenes and also publicly, you know, that have happened. Like there's a couple of times where I've been, maybe it's just on a call with like, there's a couple of moments like my kind of first time, you know, hanging out with the TB members that wasn't in a meeting. And it was just me, Zloy, and JC. And I remember some stuff being said then that I just found like, you know, first of all, it was like funny. But second of all, it was like, you know, I feel like I'm in the right place just talking to these people. I'm like where I'm meant to be. You're doing this the slow way. Give me BB flower-based PTSD. What was I going to say? I guess that's probably like almost the conclusion that I may come to in this video, depending on how I format it, is like, that's where I feel like I'm where I'm meant to be, you know, in terms of YouTube and I guess my career, for lack of a better word, in this space. Like, I feel like I'm where I'm meant to be. So yeah, there you go. That was kind of a wholesome twist that I wasn't quite planning on. The issue is the algorithm. Shorts and the algorithm promote concentrated content to where you hardly get anything new and end up in a bubble. Exactly. He had to abuse the system to chase his dream. I remember him talking about spamming servers, comment sections, anything to get lucky. He found his niche, but unfortunately it took a big toll on his mental health. Yeah. And yeah. I mean, I think like definitely in the beginning, he probably did have to do. I see what you're trying to do. In the beginning, he did have to do that. But let's be real, his kind of big break was Dream SMP. For better or for worse at this point. Just putting that out there. Hey Leonardo, how's it going? Welcome on in. I haven't been carded in 7 years, Sag. What? Oh, carded. No, I still don't understand actually. Okay, the TV crowd is old. Wow. He's showing that well. He's growing up and can't maintain the hyper energy cringiness further and wants to change his image to be portrayed as a more respectable adult. Yeah. Young adult. Getting carded, someone asked to see your ID to prove you're old enough. Ah, okay, right. I don't know if that's a phrase we really use here in the UK. but I never really buy anything that, like, you know, my ID needs to be checked. So I, like, even if we do, I wouldn't know. I think the last time I went to somewhere where my ID would have needed to have been checked was back in, like, April. Oh no, it was like the end of April. It would have been May. It usually happens in the US for adult beverages. Yeah, there we go. I mean, I don't drink alcohol, so I also don't buy it. Okay, this is probably as far out as we'll go, I feel like. I think we probably don't need to kind of go out too much further than this. And we'll kind of go like around here and not this bit, if that makes sense. Unless Adequate decides to do more, or Smurf, then, you know. And they can do more. I'm diagnosing myself with Paul Rudd genetics. I get ID'd all the time. Oof. I think it happens more than now because due to some states making things legal. Interesting. I'll stop it with your Discord pings. You mean people. Also Content Sky. Oh, yep, lottery entering casinos, legal marijuana, etc. Right, yeah. Oh, Silent Shadow named or redeemed name an item. So what item would you like to be named? You can just choose an item, and as long as it's, you know, not something crazy that I don't have, that can be named. Or I have a ton of spare gear. If you want like a piece of gear being named, it is up to you. Oh, Crimson Roots named in blue, really. Blue Invasion, no red allowed. Just don't add space between the 3 and blue, otherwise the D. Yeah. Okay, right. Do I have Crimson Roots? No, but I've been dropping them. Oh man, why do I need Crimson Roots now? Did I put any in here? Oh, I did. Well done, past me. I'm proud of you for keeping the blue. Then we need blue. Blue invasion, no red. There we go. Do I have a spare? Yeah, I do. Beautiful. We're almost like filling up this little area. We got Probe, Vows Pals, Did Dumb, Noob Juice. This is a reference to something and I can't remember what it was. Smelt UFO, Third Dead, 1st to 15th, Taco Tuesday, Invasion, no red allowed. Nice. Taco Tuesday, whoop, yes. Whoop indeed. I like this song. Fewer foxes on TV now than in the past? Oh. Should be a fox box though. Food, not fox. Problem is, if I name my my food box Taco Tuesday, then I won't know that it's my food box. Well, to be fair, I probably would for that one, but I feel like that then opens the doors to, like, you know, if people can start renaming my shulker boxes. There's like a whole different kettle of fish. Silly bot. What's the bot done? Oh, I see. Let me allow that. Jeez, clearly the mods are slacking. Jeez. Acme brand anvil references. The anvil's from Looney Tunes. Yes, it was a Looney Tunes reference. That's it. As long as they come with chips. Fewer foxes on TV now than in the past. That is true. That is true. Yeah, we don't see Tiz very much either. But I know he's been doing his hardcore stuff. What are we on? Are we on hours played? We have Artemis is of course the lowest. Then yeah, Tiz. Groover. Really, Groover surprised me because he's been streaming a lot recently, but I guess he just missed out a lot on the start. Slates. Silent as well. I was surprised to see Silent so low because he's been streaming a lot. Liara, Zloy, Plod. Me, I'm 12th. I'm determined to take back like top 10 because I used to be top 10. Block's Mind, I'm alright though. I'm in top 10 for Block's Mind. Wait, no mods. I'm looking around on my VTuber. But let me actually mark off that as well. Notice the rewards queue. Smurf is beating Slack easily in Block's Mind now. Yeah, but the thing is, if Slack wanted to, it would be very, very easy for him to just go ahead and beat him. All right, I gotta restart my game because it is doing a thing where it now doesn't full screen. It does this every so often, and I don't know why. It is extremely annoying. Yeah, if Slack wanted to, he could definitely go ahead and just beat Smurf in Block's Mind. You can tell when I like lean back on my chair to like stretch because I just go small and love your hair today, dude. Why, thank you. I combed it myself. Oh jeez, hang on, I'm getting wrapped around in my headphone cable now. Oversure, but I feel like it's a one-way race. Yeah. Well, I don't think I'm necessarily racing anymore, to be honest. I'm sure, you know, I may remind Slack at the end of the season that, you know, he shouldn't end the season letting Smurf beat him. But other than that... Okay, this area seems pretty much done. I guess we should just move over to that area. Kind of start doing over here. Yeah, I've been really enjoying Tommy and its podcast with Jack Manifold. Well, I made it sound like it was Tommy's podcast with Jack. Is like the second thing. It is their podcast together. Yeah, I've been really enjoying it. Some of their humor. I know it's not for everyone, but I've been enjoying it. And I don't mean to like sound rude and just call people old when I say this, but I think there is definitely like an age gap to like, I imagine if I was to see Tommy in its stand-up stuff, I would probably really like it, but I'm sure that there are people here that wouldn't. And I think that is probably, without sounding rude, like an age thing. Because, you know, his jokes are probably, you know, with him, you know, literally being like a year older than me, I suspect, just judging by what I've seen of him on YouTube, that his jokes are a little bit more geared towards my generation. Which is fine. Podcast day? Never heard of such a concept. These get me every time, Phipps. Amazing. New jokes? I missed that part. Tommy in it. Lord Vader says Silence mods have made a sound pack of sound Silent has made in game. Would you want to use it? That would be quite funny, actually. I mean, if you want to send me a link, then go for it. I probably won't use it, but I'll, you know, permanently, but I'll definitely check it out. if it's like a public thing. I don't want to like, you know, step on his toes. But yeah, so I've been enjoying their podcast is what I'm trying to say. And I feel like I'm kind of almost defending myself, but it's because I know that like people have a preconceived notion towards basically anybody on Dream SMP, which is fine because a lot of that is probably true or was true, but it just isn't anymore. Well, I don't know. I only really watch his podcast. The whole reason this was even brought up was just YouTube Shorts and kind of that short form content. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Jeez. Full inventory is not fun. Hashtag we need an inventory update. When do we need it? Right flipping now. Don't know why I just threw them out. Threw them out in rage. Alright, it is definitely getting to that point in the stream where I'm running out of things to say. So if you have anything that you would like to ask me, or anything that you'd like me to talk about, you know, get my opinion on, as long as it's not, you know, something like political or particularly dividing subject, then go for it. Politics. Yeah, we don't need to talk about politics. I could, but I won't. Do pineapples go on pizza? Of course. Not divisive you say that I was going to ask about pineapple on pizza. No, I'm more than happy to actually talk about that. The answer is yes. Pineapples do go on pizza. Can confirm. Oh, you're making me hungry just thinking about it. You actually are as well. Because I had a really nice pineapple on pizza the other day. Well, it was a few weeks ago now. Basically, a little bit of a backstory here. My brother is celiac, which means he cannot eat gluten. So, you know, pizza has gluten in it, normally. So we got to find a place that does pizza gluten-free and is also like good about cross-contamination, because the difference between like a gluten intolerance and celiac is you can eat gluten when you're celiac and you won't necessarily know about it. You might know about it. Some people do have like certain, you know, reactions when they eat gluten, but especially if it's like a small amount, you're probably not going to have a reaction necessarily. But this is why cross-contamination is like so important. Or making sure there isn't cross-contamination is because even like a little bit of gluten, whilst there may not be any side effects, you know, is actually harming a celiac person's body on the inside. And that's kind of a difference to like, you know, just being gluten intolerant or a gluten allergy. We actually had an experience where it was the like awards ceremony for the basketball club, the junior basketball club. So you know, there was lots of food there, and I think there was a buffet, but anybody that had an allergy could have like a special pre-prepared, you know, kind of plate of stuff that was, you know, didn't contain whatever they were allergic to, and cross-contamination should have been fine and whatnot. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case, and somebody that was gluten had a gluten allergy, actually had an anaphylaxis attack, and he was okay in the end. But yeah, so that's, you know, you can kind of get that as well, where it's straight up just allergic to gluten, and if you eat it, like, you know, you need an EpiPen, you got to call an ambulance, etc. That's different from celiac, and that's different from gluten intolerance. And then a gluten intolerance is more so just that, like, you feel better, I guess, not eating gluten, and, like, you know, if you eat it, you might get a stomachache, or maybe you do have a more extreme reaction. But yeah, I don't know. I think I explained that well. Hopefully, maybe. Bread bad, potato good. Oh, not this again. Is the thing you are doing right now, covering the server in blue, considered griefing or decorating? It's considered pranking. But, you know, just to, you know, confirm, it was a confirmed, pre-allowed prank. You know, if I did this just, you know, without asking anybody, then it definitely would be griefing. But because we asked, like, we're doing a whole story about basically store wars and having all of these different shops basically fighting each other, and my shop is the blue shop. We were like, right, well, yeah, you can cover the shopping district in blue. And it's not just me as well. There's a couple of other people on the blue team. But yeah, so this is not griefing. Do not panic. I tell you what is good on pizza. Banana. Oh my gosh. Don't start. I just heard about this the other day, and it sounds absolutely disgusting. Banana on pizza is the worst thing I've ever heard. Like, actually, I would say I find it hard to believe that anybody could like it, but I also know there are crazy people in this world that almost definitely do like it, and I don't know what makes me sadder, the fact that it exists or the fact that people like banana on pizza. It's wrong. What is wrong with you? Awful colour, says Moss. Beautiful colour. I'm always hungry for food. Ham doesn't, though, ruins a meat feast. I don't know, I like good ham and pineapple, me personally. I mean, maple syrup and coffee is a strange combo, but it's quite good. Oh, yeah, but it's not banana, is it? It's not, you know, banana and coffee. See? Bet you wouldn't want that. Yes. Pineapple pizza remotes, let's go. So yeah, pineapple and pizza definitely does belong. Oh, that's a combo, banana and coffee. No. Anything in coffee goes well? No, I don't drink tea or coffee. And I know that may make me just not British, but yeah, I don't drink it. To be fair, I probably don't drink much caffeine in general, because I drink water with every meal. I basically always have a water bottle. I unintentionally said that kind of Britishly, didn't I? I pretty much always have a water bottle. Yeah, really, the only time where I'm not drinking water. The weather outside is frightful. That fire is delightful. Since we've no place to go. Let it snow. No. Let it snow. I'm shaking my head. Let it snow. No. Both in-game and with my VTuber. What a bottle. Yeah, the only time I really have, you know, a drink that isn't water is like if we're out in a restaurant or a cafe or something. You know, if I'm eating out, then I'm like, right, I'll have typically like a lemonade, a Sprite, or a 7-Up. But, you know, if they don't have that, or maybe I'm not feeling it, then I'll have a Coke or Pepsi. I really do not mind. I actually quite like Dr. Pepper, and I think Dr. Pepper is my favorite. But I don't like it with meals. So you know, if they have Dr. Pepper on offer, on option, I will typically not have it with a meal. Yeah, and then I guess the other time is sometimes at university, I'll buy like a can out the vending machine, particularly if it's like a long day. And I'm like, I just want to drink something nice. I'm being called. No, I'm not being called. Oh my gosh. That was very annoying. It's because there was a group chat that I'm in, and I thought that they were going to call. So I was ready and waiting to decline a Discord call. It was totally the right volume as well. What's funny if I was being called... Oh, actually, you can hear my Discord pings. I didn't... Oopsies. Forgot to mute that. Well, now you can't. I was about to say, you know, you wouldn't have been able to hear me being called anyway, but you actually totally would have. Oh, you're not? Hang on. That one was also the right volume. Oh, you sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. That wasn't really even sneaky. You totally just admitted to saying it. I just like something about the word sneaky that I just seem to like saying on stream. I don't know what it is. I just always seem to be calling people sneaky when they do the blurbs, even if they were not sneaky at all. Like, it's weird. Hey, Simplest Oaky. How's it? Oak Lee, even. How's it going? Welcome on in. I'll see you. I don't know if this is new, but my combined chat thing now says when it's somebody's first words in the stream. Like, I know you've got first words on the channel, but it now does first words for like every single stream, which I quite like because it means I know when to say hi to people. Sneaky sausages. Exactly. Oops. No, don't tell me this just overwrote some blocks. Phew. That could have been an issue. Jeez. I guess now I've got to get a hoe. Oh, did it mess up the glow lichen? That'll grow back, right? Okay, cool. I think that's good. We've got to do over here. Low lichen does not grow. Do you have any? I don't remember if it does or not. I don't. But yeah, I suspect it did, just judging by the fact that it's back here. Got to do it with bone meal. Oh, okay, that's fine then. Why didn't you say so? I just noticed you can kind of see my head tilt, can't you? Does my head all... I'm like looking with my eyes instead of my head. Basically, I do have like a bit of a head tilt in real life. Because I have scoliosis. Or used to have it. I'm not really sure if I technically still have scoliosis. But I had a physio when I was younger that's kind of largely fixed my posture. Or at least made it less obvious, but my head is still a little bit tilted. You know, a lot of people's scoliosis, and I think what a lot of people think of when they hear of scoliosis is, you know, like leaning forward. Basically like this, when I hold shift. A lot of people think of this when they think of scoliosis, like the spine being like that. But mine was actually more like twisted to the side, if that makes sense. I mean, obviously this kind of pattern I'm drawing is a little bit of an exaggerated one. But that's why my head is tilted. So, yeah. There you go. A little bit of medical history for you. It doesn't help. This is going to sound really random. But I think one of the theories I have with my posture... What was that? Thank you for that one. I think of an S-shaped spine from side to side. Oh yeah, well that's basically what mine was then. Or is. Again, I don't know if it's like... I don't know if I technically still have it. I probably still do, just judging by the fact that my head is not straight. But anyway. I refer to you as the glowworm image. I refer you to the glowworm image. Yes. Where was I going with that? I can't remember. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Wow, well, there's been a lot of murder of sheep, hasn't there? So anyway, how far did we say we were going to do it? I think we said this would be like the limit, so we do kind of all down here. Oop. To my rockets. I don't know if that was lag or something, which also just sounds like an excuse, but like it actually was. So I don't know what was going on there. Alrighty, as much as I would love to continue streaming, because I feel like I'm not actually that tired and I'm ready to stream, I'm enjoying it, I'm probably going to end the stream here. Just because I don't want to go to bed too late tonight, because I gotta, even though I'm not going to wake up early or anything tomorrow, but I've got to film. And that's going to be quite tiring, so I want to, you know, make sure I'm ready. And ideally, I'm watching you by the way, and ideally, get on with some stuff tomorrow morning and not feel completely tired. So I'm going to end the stream here. I knew it. 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 It has been you. Oh my gosh, it totally... Why did I? You know, I was really starting to believe you. You could have kept this going so much longer. But no. Where'd you go? Oh, background here. Really? Oh. A-star trolling or A+ trolling. Where'd my shulker boxes go? Wait a minute. Have I been robbed? Have I been... Did I leave the shulker... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I... What? Was that just a massive diversion? Did I... What? Wait. Hang on. Did she take my shulker boxes? Oh, caught in the act. Caught in the act. I see you. You think you can run away to your green crystal. I see you. I see you. Jeez. Well, that's it. Jen was the prankster confirmed. I mean, honestly, well played. GG. Oh, that was a weird GG. Like, you know, fair dues. Jeez. Okay. Right. Oh, and thank you. Yes. Jeez. Right. Let me put all this back. I might as well. There is no pickle. The only reason I'm not being loud right now is because people are sleeping in the room next to me. You meaning to tell me there's no... And she's... okay. Well then. Genfire. I don't know how. I don't know when. I don't know where or why or how. Well, I do know why. Okay, ignore that one. I know why. But I'm going to get you back. Somehow, somewhere, I will do something to get you back. Because that is just... wow. I mean, yes, to be fair, applause. But wait, there's more. Oh, no. Well, I don't know if I can take it. I don't know if I can take it. What have you done? Skyfire, you're enjoying this way too much. Oh no. Next, I recorded a bit for one of my next episodes. Okay. Enjoyed it very much. Wow. Let's see how it is. Clearly not on my side. Ever find the pickle? Well, that's what she just said. There is no pickle. So no, I didn't find it. Because there wasn't one. Saying I told you there was a pickle, but didn't place one to see how that went. Go check out Aliens. I mean, thanks for the self-promotion, he says through gritted or you know, the promotion, he says through gritted teeth. Sneaky. Okay, well, I guess I'll go raid out to someone. I don't know if Grumpy's still alive. Oh, I can't believe that. There's no pickle. I've been lied to. I was used. Right, let's see. Is Grumpy still alive? Yes, he is. Right, so we're going to be raiding out to a Grumpy Ref, who is currently in a BRB screen by the looks of things. But he is a fellow member of Bedrock Legends, and you would have seen more of him if I didn't die on Bedrock Legends, but I did. I think he was playing there right now. So yeah, make sure to follow him and, you know, send him some love. He definitely deserves it. He is also on the Bedrock Farlands, which is another Bedrock Edition SMP. Anyway, I shall go re-moisturize my eye because it has not been moisturized for a while. As you can see, there has been no blinking happening. And I will see you in the next one. Somebody is Discord pinging me. It is Jen. Okay. So she's just... my title right now is obviously the biggest prank yet. She's just sent that title like a screenshot and then like a mic drop gif. Okay. I see how it is. Oh, just you wait. Just you wait. Alright. Bye. And thanks for hanging out and stuff. I don't know if I've already said that, but I appreciate you guys. As I said earlier,